Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
We're back
Welcome
again.
to episode 73.
Back again.
71, 70, yeah, 73. No recap really required unless anyone wants to briefly do one because we were here yesterday.
Yeah, but what about the viewers?
True that.
Well, the viewers can watch them all in a row, like whenever they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey viewers, stop slacking. You need to get Dodge some views so he can get like 5p one day from.
That YouTube money.
Yeah.
Get that YouTube money.
I think
All
you
them
need
coins.
1,000 views in total to earn any kind of money, but it doesn't matter because
If you've seen Vox Machina, this is like a low budget version with British people.
How dare you? Low budget.
Low budget.
no budget. Fine. Brief recap of yesterday. You were in Mad God's Castle. You were deciding what to do with Drow. You decided to throw some Drow out of a window. Beautiful. And one goes under a bed. Brilliant move. Okay. Smash a window on arrival. Excellent. You do some sneaking around, try and make sure no one's there. Doesn't appear that anyone is. No mage, so that's good. You go into the records room, you do some searching, do some digging, find some information, and then you hear some footsteps. Large, heavy footsteps. You turn around to see a homunculus, a familiar non-speaking homunculus who you ask a few questions, and then he goes and magically repairs the window that you smashed. GG on that one. You disappear, you go and eat some food, you play a game called What the Fuck Is Up With That for a while. Very nice. Then, other things aside, you throw another Drow out the window, who cares? You went through the other gateway down to level 9, which you know as the Dwemer Core, or also known as basically where students of Halaster are. Very nice. You come bursting through a painting for the second time, a painting that had been replaced and is now smashed again. Beautiful. You do some exploring.
Okay.
You barge into You barge into rooms with no, not giving a single thought because you've forgotten what exploring and how dangerous this place can be. You find a couple of barred devils in a kitchen. You do combat with them and eventually shut the door, and they don't really chase. And you go into a weird room that's kind of lit green with two kind of weird floating eye creatures that you've never seen before. You fuck out of there pretty quickly. And then you ended the session in the room with the pit in it, which I just put Hopper over for fun, and I'll drag you over there.
Please don't kill me.
Please don't kill me. I'll move you back to your right place, and I'll place some...
I'm sorry.
That's level 12. I don't want level 12, I want level 9.
I didn't have any music last time.
Yeah. Well,
I have music now.
Should be playing.
It just didn't load properly, and then I didn't refresh it.
So, you are back in the Dwemer Core.
We seem to not know where we're going. Can we make a decision on where we're going to investigate? We've been in this room before, and we've been up north. It seems to be cleared out. How about we head south and see what's down there?
Shall we send or were we going to send a note through the thing?
That's true.
The pipe?
We could do that, yes.
Yeah?
Well, I'm completely open to it, but I would just feel a little bit odd that this place is completely empty, and surely someone would have heard us by now.
They might be in a meeting or something.
No!
Maybe in the middle of the night.
Please!
She just shouting.
I
I love
can't
it.
hear you.
Lucy and Pete, you keep cutting
keep
out.
cutting out.
Completely out. It's funny to watch Lucy's attempt at screaming though, but it's no sounds.
Didn't hear
No,
that. I think you're getting.
Still no sound.
I think there's a.
I think you might be going too loud, maybe.
Maybe it's too high.
Yeah, you've broken. You've broken.
You sound fine now.
Try again.
Yoo-hoo.
Again.
Am I high again? Yeah, I think the mic just doesn't pick up the high pitch.
It's the noise suppression app on D&D.
Suppressing my beautiful singing. Basically, I've shouted, by the way. That's why.
Okay.
You shouted. Good to know.
Anyone around?
Oh, my face.
Ludusia, I wouldn't shout, but I mean, the fact that we've not just been obliterated by Halaster is a reasonably good sign, I suppose.
Who's this guy you keep talking about?
This is the Mad Mage.
Oh.
Yes, he's this is supposedly where he lives.
I quite like the idea of Mad.
I can see that.
There,
You seem to be.
if I recall, there was another gate down here. Do you just want to go and check it out?
I think we should head down there. Yes.
Did we put a message in the thingy?
No, we didn't.
No.
I think as we're here, maybe we should pop one in.
I've got some paper.
Not watching that Lovecraft thing when.
We know.
Not this
What were
way?
the 3 room options?
I don't know. Let's go
They
and have a
were.
look.
Okay.
They were, because it wasn't that long ago for you, they were...
Headmaster's office,
Kitchen.
They were what?
kitchen.
Oh, wait. I've lost it, so I'm glad you know. Oh, there they are. Yeah. So headmaster's office, kitchen, and study hall.
We could put one in all 3.
Yeah.
Well, we've just been in the kitchen and there's only angler creatures in there.
Let's not go to the kitchen again.
We could put some grenades in the kitchen one.
Do you have any?
No, I don't think we should blow up their kitchen. That's not a way to ingratiate ourselves.
No.
Someone did that to me once. It was really inconvenient.
Okay, do we write a little note saying, "Dear Headmaster,
I'll write something poetic.
let's
Dear Halaster.
we're here
So
to
the
make
plan is to
friends."
The plan is to put paper, like, or parchment with notes on through each pneumatic tube. Is that right?
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
each
what-
one.
Just headmaster's office one.
So I'll write, Dear Headmaster / Halaster, we have arrived again, and we would request to meet you. We will remain in the bedroom. Please arrive post haste. Yours sincerely, Fingle.
Maybe don't say that we're remaining in the bedroom. I thought we wanted to go check out the gate.
Yeah.
Well, how does he know
We're
where
around.
gonna be?
Okay, fine. Let's remain in the bedroom. Also, should we identify ourselves as like the bone
Yeah.
horror slaying
Yes.
heroes?
Oh yes. And P.S. We are the ones who killed the bone horror. Very
You
well.
really need
PPS, you managed to get another painting.
We are working with PPS or PSS. We are working on a name.
Yeah, you desperately.
And PSSS. We any suggestions?
We are the ones who, do things. Okay,
Us are those.
so you roll up, and they're like the pneumatic tubes, like, a couple inches in diameter. You roll it up, and you put it in, and it just shoots up and disappears outside. No idea where that went.
Oh, I quite like
Cool.
these things.
Hopefully, it went to the
Can I
headmaster's
put my hand over the hole?
Sure.
Does it suck the hole? Suck the
It's-
hand?
It sucks you off. It sucks you off.
Is anyone else looking?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
And I'm going to give you a wink. I was hoping someone was looking.
Shall I
No.
go and tell our friends that we
Yeah,
are
I'm
going to
gonna
wait
go
in the
and-
kitchen,
I'm
in
gonna-
the bedroom?
I'm going to sit on this sofa and just. I guess, and now we wait.
Right.
Whilst this is going on, just for posterity, I'm going to cast False Life on myself because it only lasts an hour, and also Mage Armor, just to, make sure that I'm fully tip-top condition.
This way, guys.
As
into the
KD's
bedroom.
character is casting spells, I sort of go into a sort of half-ready stance.
Yeah, can you do that in the bedroom though? Because that's where we said we'd meet everyone. So.
Yeah. I thought we were in the bedroom. Sorry,
Oh, right.
No.
I don't know where the bedroom is.
Right
For the
up
bedding.
here,
You arrived in it.
where we came in.
I'm
This
stuck
guy.
in a wall.
This guy knows. Your skills are unparalleled. So, what are we going to do when he arrives?
Say
Well, someone
hello.
talked to him, didn't they?
We wanted to ask about the wish spell, I believe.
And I think we need some quests. We need some money.
Indeed.
And I want to ask him about his books. Maybe he'll give me access to his library this time.
I have a reason.
Is anybody short resting whilst we're waiting?
Depends how long it takes. We could take a short rest. It's an hour, so.
No.
I can stand guard. I don't really need a rest.
I
I have to take a short rest because then I get all my spells
Alright.
back.
Well,
If you're
hold fire,
short resting.
hold fire on the short rest, but
Oh,
so
okay.
you
Yeah, if no
plan
one
to
turns
take
up.
you plan to take an hour just to wait here, right? I take it so you're just waiting in. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
around 25 minutes into just relaxing here, doing whatever you like to do best, you hear footsteps coming from the south.
Oh. I hear something.
You do. You hear. Oh, this isn't going to work with that formation, is it? Because of
Stand up
diagonals
and make
things.
myself look presentable.
Yeah.
Okay. And approaching in, you see the familiar sight of Halaster Blacklock in all of his glory. And funnily enough, he looks exactly like the painting which you recently destroyed.
Sorry.
By his side are two mage-looking types as well. You recognise from when you fought the Bone Devil, Bone Devil, as his assistants. They did identify their names. If you don't remember, you don't remember, so be it. And as he approaches in, he looks at you all warmly, raises a hand and clicks his fingers, and some lights come up on the room. So some lanterns that are there. Now lights up and says, "Oh well, it's nice to see you all again. You're back. I see. Very, very good. How has your adventuring been going? Forgive me. There's a couple of people I don't recognise in here, namely the three in the back there. Can
I step forward
introduce
and say,
myself?
"Yeah." I say, "Halaster, lovely to see you again. Yes, we've our party has shuffled a little bit since we last met you. Let me introduce." And I wave him forward. Hopper Fingle, renowned wizard.
Yes,
Yes,
you probably remember me. Last time I was about a knee height, and
Were you alive last time? Wait, no,
I
you were
was.
Robin. You were Robin last time, weren't you? Because
Uh,
we fell off the castle and then we came down here. Is that right, or did we do it in a different way?
No, we did it in a different way, I think.
Or
I
do
think
you
we
nodding
came-
or shaking
I
your head?
I think we came here and then we went back up to face the dragon.
Did we?
I'm
I might
pretty
be
sure.
wrong.
Maybe. We did face him twice.
I'm pretty sure it was Hopper who faced the.
I thought we did the Bone Devil and then we
Actually,
went down.
no. I think you're right. Sorry. Yeah, I think you're right because I turned into a giant anaconda.
No, it was
Yes.
We met
100%. Yeah. No,
You
100%.
sound
guys
like
He's never,
Golden.
appeared
Yeah.
in this tiny house, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
I
never
thought-
met you because you fought the Bone Devil. I remember Morphos being there, and it would have been Morphos.
Yeah.
and
It was-
characters, so
yeah.
would have been
We met
Morphos.
you guys on
Because-
that fateful fight where I died 2 seconds in.
I remember because Morphos pushed a
yeah, I've got it. in my
one of
notes.
his undead creatures through an illusory wall, and that's when the Bone Devil realised, like, hey, that wall doesn't even exist, and came charging out towards you. Also, Oriana went between two of the statues here, and it made a countdown. I remember
Yeah.
that. So yes,
Yeah.
it would have been
Right.
Robin.
Yeah.
So no, you have
Okay.
not met.
So
Oh.
This is your first. This is your
Rewind.
first.
Meeting.
Your first occurrence of meeting Halaster. Blacklock,
Okay.
the Mad
Sorry,
Mage.
I'm not sure what I was saying there.
Everything's
So
got a bit
Hopper
muddled for you,
Fingle-
hasn't it?
Retcon, rewind.
Hopper Fingle, Wizard Esquire, at your service.
Okay, and then I
Nice
gesture.
to meet you, Hopper, and the.
Yes, and then we have at the back, and I gesture forward. Emwen. I say this is.
I give a slight nod. While this is all going on, can I do an insight check on Halaster, please?
What are you trying to insight?
Intentions, his his response to seeing us again.
I mean, not you, but
Well, no, but I mean, everyone.
seems friendly enough. You guys just greeting you at the minute. There's nothing that appears hostile here. The two assistants in the back seem just kind of at the back and also just awaiting commands and looking around at all of you, but no appears like a normal cordial conversation as far as you can tell.
Okay,
So you
so-
give him a nod, he gives you a slight nod back, a slow nod back.
Yep,
This
and
is
then I say, and this fabulous creature is Ludusia.
a satyr. It has been a while since I've seen one of your kind. Pleasure to meet you.
I do a little tippity tappity jig and then do like a sort of flamboyant bow. And one of the little flowers falls out of my hair. And so I pick it up on the floor and I eat it.
He would also give you a deep bow and raise back up. So, I received a note from a Mr. Hopper Fingle. I didn't really understand who that was, but it also mentioned that you were the party who'd slain the Bone Devil from
Yes.
previous weeks.
Yeah,
so
we really need to work on a name.
I see you've come through the same archgate of mine and destroyed the painting. I was hoping that if you did return, that maybe you'd have come another way, but no matter. I'll
Sorry
get
So
someone
about
to
that's
come
the
and
only
take
way
care
we
of it.
know in.
Sorry.
Maybe. I mean, this guest room. This is not really a secret passage, really, anymore. If it seems to be broken in all the time, so I will.
Yes, maybe turn it into a lobby or something.
Or
with
put some
maybe
kind of
or maybe some waiting chairs
bell?
and a reception desk.
Yeah,
that
like
would be
a
that would be
doorbell?
lovely.
Yeah. Maybe
I
like
must
a
admit,
tea machine.
we are likely to come back through here again. So if you do put a painting, it's very much going to get destroyed. We seem to be one of the only people in this entire dungeon who's figured out these gates, or at least so we see.
Yes. Well, I mean, they are arcane in nature. I mean, all of my students know how they work, and obviously, some people do, some people don't. If you're using them as willy-nilly as I imagine you are, then I imagine the secret won't be kept secret for much longer. But, I mean, that's what they are there for.
Well, we're doing our best.
Pause. Emwen, what do you want to know?
I just messaged you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll message you back in a minute.
Alright.
That's very cool.
So, where was I? I've lost my train of thought completely.
We're talking about the
What
gates.
did you say? Yes. So yes, he makes his point and says, won't be kept a secret any longer. Anyway, regardless, it's nice to see you all. I will ask you what you're doing, what your plans are, but before that, Mr. Fingle. It's an interesting name. One of my students was scouring a library, and a book that was yours appeared in our library. I've sent one of our mages to go and retrieve said book, but it's somehow I happen to have one of your possessions.
Oh. Well, what sort of book?
It's a spell book.
Oh,
Like a wizard spell book.
brilliant! I've been looking for that. Well, can you could you return it to me?
Yes, I've sent one of my mages off to fetch it.
Well,
One of the students. He'll be with us in due course.
I had a slight accident not too long ago, and since then I couldn't find it. So yes, well, it'd be brilliant to see it again. Oh, thank you.
Well, yes, by all means, it is coming. But yes, may I ask, what are your intentions? How have your explorations been going? I mean, it obviously can't. Please, I mean no ill will, but I mean it can't be going all well too well. I mean, it seems like half of your original party is fallen. I assume.
We have.
I'm
It was
assuming.
going quite well.
We've had some
Until that
exceptional victories,
Yes,
but we have lost people along the way.
Yes, the dungeon's tough, as you well know.
I do, yes. But I mean, what is reward of that little risk?
Yes, and actually, what we're in for at the moment is the rewards. Actually, I think we're kind of selling our skills to the highest bidder right now. We've gained quite a few skills traversing your rather scary dungeon, and
I think the greatest reward is love.
Yeah.
and cash.
And
We like
money.
cash.
So we're looking for the mother load.
Money.
The mother load is the goal. Please point us in the direction of said mother load, and we shall go and do your bidding.
Say
Or
motherload. What could you mean? Like, what do you mean by motherload?
I am looking for a metric ton of gold.
Well,
Guarded by a dragon.
We've encountered the dragon, or so my friends say. They've tried the dragon a number of times, but we're looking for alternatives.
which dragon?
The green one on level
The green
5.
one.
The green
Oh, well, yes. Okay. Well, that's one option. There are other dragons too, but I'm sure you'll find that out. I don't want to give away too much of the fun.
Well, is there anything?
I'm afraid that any piles of gold left unattended and not guarded by certain creatures have probably already been taken.
Well, that's an option as well. We can take it from those who are taking. If there's any party of, if there's a party roaming about this dungeon that you are not so fond of, we could second them and.
Guys, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at a big fuck up I just made. But carry on. I
Yes,
read
you did.
completely wrong, and I just basically gave him 2 exact scores of what he exactly wanted, and all I'm supposed to say is above, equal, superior, or inferior. So I'll remember that for next time. Before
It's
I give
definitely
you,
this, and it's 100% this.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man. Didn't need that. That's too much information.
Well,
but-
now you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
Show us the money.
No, Hopper, I don't think that's... I understand your motives. What we're saying is, do you have any jobs? We're here to... As Amber has said, we have gained a lot of skills. We've gained a reasonable understanding of the levels we have been in so far. We have made friends. We have made enemies. Do you have any jobs that you may require doing, or know of anyone who may have some jobs?
There are
Who
plenty
would
of
pay
creatures
well
who
for
live-
them?
And there are plenty of creatures in the dungeon who would potentially hire your services. I have, make no mistake, I have heard of your dealings with the House of Freth, and it appears that may not be going so well for you. So I would avoid that place for as long as I possibly can.
That's the one with the mines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you heard, may I ask?
No, what have you heard?
Well, you were unfortunate timing for you. I had 2 emissaries there to speak to the Lord of House Freth to hopefully bring him into the school under my wing, but it seems that he is now too busy because he is too busy dealing with insurgents of the other Drow house, the House of Arvindar, which you have more likely teamed up with by the sounds of it. But you know,
I wouldn't
it's
say
your
we've-
choice.
I wouldn't say we've teamed up with them. I'll be honest.
I know
Not send
whose
them
team
down
we're
there.
on yet, so
We didn't send them.
Hey, I mean, I don't mind what you do. I'll be honest. You can,
They made their
the dungeon is
choice.
free for you
I
to
mean,
explore.
I think we just are keen to avoid the drow in general
Yes.
right now.
That's fair enough. Well, you'll struggle because they are everywhere, but
Well, those 2
Alas.
sets of drow seem to be particularly difficult, so we'd like to avoid them if possible.
I understand. They can be quite spiteful creatures sometimes.
Have you had
In terms
much
of
of
work
our-
for you, I don't really have a lot on my plate right now. After you destroyed the Bone Devil, it seems to be pretty good. I mean, unless you all want to, study under me in this school, I don't really have a lot I can offer you in terms of reward for questing or anything of the sort.
Would you point us in the direction of someone who could?
He has a long think, as the DM has a long think.
I didn't know you had a long think. Good for you, mate.
Nothing springs to mind at the minute, no.
Okay.
It's at this point you hear,
if you
oh
are
god, what have I done here?
finding the amount
It's-
of drow troubling, perhaps we could have a contract with you to lessen.
I am not finding the drow. This is their home as well as other creatures. I mean, they are free to live here just as much as anyone. I mean, they are from the Underdark, after all. This is partly their home.
Why don't
As
we
this is happening, you hear scurrying little footsteps. Scurrying little footsteps and quite heavy footsteps behind as a small boy, followed by a fairly large orc woman who seems to be protecting him, scurries up with a quite large book in hand and hands it to the male assistant, who then
I've seen an orc before.
Have you seen an orc before? Probably not.
I go, good God!
You've probably seen half orcs in various travels. Smaller in the tusks. Generally, half orc, human orc kind of style. But this is a full-grown orc, and it is hulking, massive. And she
I've
is
seen anything like you in my life. I
She looks-
skip over.
badass.
I'm like,
What, on top of Astrid?
sorry, Astrid.
Astrid won't let you through, by the way. No.
Okay, so I just stare from here.
Yeah, the orc woman looks straight back at you, just kind of eyeing you up and down, very confused by what the hell you are.
Do you have a name?
You get no reply from the orc. The boy kind of looks towards you as well, a bit confused, looks at all of you, but then realizing his position, kind of scurries away.
I never got your name, sir.
Me, myself? I introduced myself. I'm Halaster Blacklock. This is my dungeon. This is my school here, the Dwemer. I come here and take in young apprentices to do some work, do work, learn in the arcane arts.
You created this whole dungeon.
Indeed, this is mine.
The whole of the Undermountain is by your will.
Indeed.
Can I try and perceive if he's lying? Just by
Make an
looking.
insight check. Genuine.
Then you're the one who can grant me what I need. No,
Depends what you need.
I need a wish, Halaster.
What forever for?
To strike down the man who destroyed my wife and daughter. Killed every member of my village. That's what I'm down here for. And I need that from you.
Looks pensive. Looks towards... He has the book in hand. He will give it to you, Hopper, in a minute. But first he looks towards you and goes, Mr. Fingle, you are of the arcane persuasion. What do you know of the wish spell?
Well, I've read about it, of course. It's obviously a gifted mages of old have used this such spell as to grant them their greatest wish, but usually it comes with some harsh consequences if you don't wish for the right thing. But that's all I know. I'm not powerful enough at this time to use such a spell, but if I did, Isle of Gold would be in my hand, don't you worry.
Give it time, my lad. I see a potential in you. You see, I see a bright future in you, for sure. As for you, Mr. Emwen, was it? Be warned that wishes, granted wishes, don't often go the way that you want. You may wish for, to smite down or to remove this person who has done you wrong. You wish to have them removed from... how would you word this wish?
Oh, big question. Don't
Well,
answer too quickly.
I've never fully thought about that.
I'm
I
not
just
wondering.
want the son of a bitch in front of me, so I can strike him down with my own glaive.
I mean, a wish of that would, more than likely teleport you to him, and I assume this man would not be unguarded.
I want him teleported to me, so that I may fight him in combat.
This is, I don't want to explain the arcane too much. I mean, you have an arcane user, and there's some mystery to be had, but there are other spells that could achieve this goal. I don't know why you'd want to wish. Plus, for those not of the arcane persuasion, wishes are unstable. If you don't just wish for... There are rules. You can wish for certain things anytime, but if you wish for things beyond the means of a normal wish, then there's a chance it will be your last wish. And take no disrespect, my friend, but I have met you 5 minutes ago, and I'm not... you have to earn serious favor with me for something like that.
Alright, Mr. Blacklock, if it's money, I'll provide you money.
Money is
If
not
it's-
the- no.
If it's services, I'll provide you services.
Yeah.
If you... pray tell me, Emwen, what... I mean, this man is just a man, I assume, yes?
Aye, he's the emperor of a long-distant kingdom from this place.
There are many ways to kill men that don't require teleportation or magic. Why don't you just take the normal route of killing a man? I'm so confused as to why.
Because I have to fight him in fair combat. That's the only way I will truly avenge my wife and daughter.
Unfortunately, Mr. Emwen, I can tell you from first-hand experience that life isn't very fair most of the times. I would reconsider your position, but I will not grant you a wish for simple revenge, no.
If not a wish, then what spell do I need to teleport him to me?
What's the name of the spell?
Summon.
I don't know it. He does.
Isn't it summon person?
I meant
I don't know that. No, Dimension Door is not it. There's a spell.
Phase.
There is a spell. I remember it for 3.5. I can't remember. There is a spell. I know there's a spell.
Is this the character talking? Sorry. Is it?
No, this is me.
Is this yours, Catherine?
Yeah, over here.
Is it gate? I feel like it's gate.
Gate might do it, yeah.
Indeed, yes. Gate. When you cast a spell, you speak the name of a specific creature. If that creature is on a plane, yeah. So there is a gate. It is a 9th level spell as well, though, and it costs 5,000 gold just to even fucking do it.
Or a diamond.
A diamond worth
You can
5,000.
afford that.
You have to find a diamond worth 5,000 GP first.
And you've got to incentivize a little wizard to do it too.
Yeah, it's not.
Level 9 spells, that's going to be a while before I can do that.
Can you cast that spell?
Not today, but I can. After a night's rest and some study and remind myself. But again, I mean, just to procure the components for it would be a mass of gold, and it's going to be very difficult. But again, I mean no offense, but why should I do this for you?
As I said, I'm willing to do anything to reclaim my honor.
I appreciate that, but I currently have nothing for you to do for me.
But I won't do that.
I have my pneumatic tubes that I can.
If you don't mind me asking, do you know of anyone else who might be capable of granting Emwen the spell he seeks?
Only the highest of archmages can perform such spells. I mean, they obviously exist
In the dungeon?
nearby.
Are there more archmages in your dungeon?
I mean, I had apprentices once upon a time. Potentially, if they're still around. I don't. To be honest, I confine myself mostly to the school now, so I don't really know.
Do you
what
think
their
of any
goings are.
apprentices who might have survived we could maybe ask around for?
By all means. I mean, I can give you their names, and you can do some asking around. Like I said, I don't know where.
That would be super helpful.
Yeah.
I've got a document. Give me a minute. I need to bring up their names.
I have to say, you're not very mad for a Mad Mage, Halaster.
It's a terrible nickname. You know, when you have the idea to create a massive sprawling dungeon under a very populated city, some will call you mad. It's the unfortunate part of the job, unfortunately.
On our travels, Halaster, we discovered a well. It's just like a bottomless well. I just wondered if you knew anything about it. We were just quite interested in it and couldn't find any answers.
There are other spellcasters in this dungeon who can perform illusions and trickeries. Not as my design, but
Some deemed to be
Can I just do an insight check?
unnatural.
Can I just do an insight check to see if he's lying?
yeah, sure. He seems to have no idea what you're talking about, to be fair.
Okay.
We've also come across an Archmage Bane. Are you aware of this gentleman? Or woman?
Archmage Bane.
Indeed.
In terms of...
Not
I don't
name.
understand. Archmage Bane? No, I've never heard of a creature or a person named Archmage Bane.
Bean?
Mage?
Archmage Bane?
Where did this
me?
name come to life?
Oh, it's just come up in books that we've read and just,
Yeah. We've been sort of given the runaround recently. We've found some rather strange things, and yeah, Archmage Bane has come up a couple of times, but we can't find any trace of it. We'd be very, very, very grateful for information.
If you have any more information to give me, then by all means. But the name Archmage Bane means I've never heard of a wizard named Bane.
Archmage Bane.
Can I do another insight check, please?
Sure. No recollection whatsoever. Has no idea what you're talking about. In terms of apprentices that you may search out who can perform this, these high-level spells, I can give you their names. I mean, I believe most of them to be deceased or otherwise around the dungeon. But like I said, I just teach. This is what I do here. I don't really get around exploring too much anymore.
Surely, if you've taught them well, wouldn't you be a bit concerned if they keep dying? Sounds like that's a bit careless. Why are they dying?
when I first came and etched out this dungeon at my will, I had apprentices with me who learned by my side, but over time they had, delved deeper into their learnings of magics, and unfortunately some of them are not sensible, or were not sensible, and have ended up dying or disappearing.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Insert check.
I just don't trust him at all.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Can't tell.
Okay.
In terms of my former colleagues, we have Shradin.
I was going to say Sade.
Chardonnay. Shradin, Mullafor. We had Triad.
It's Shatid!
No, I can't say names. So it's Shradin, Mullapore, Trobriand.
It's never Dave, is it?
You maybe
It's never
type
Dave.
them across because I
I
can
will,
spell
yeah.
these.
Mural,
Dave.
Acturlia,
Muriel?
Acturlia,
What?
Jasira, Kestelharp, and Merlin, and Ibala Thrall. I'll send you a list.
Thank you.
So though he lists off those names.
Dildo liquor.
Dildo liquor.
So,
I mean, by all means, search them out in the dungeon. I mean, some may yet live, but again, will they grant you, these high-level spells for nothing?
Which ones are these? Did you say these are you think most of these are dead?
I believe all of them to be dead, if I'm honest. But
Wow.
What, recently or a long time ago?
long time ago. A long time ago.
How long do mages typically live, Halaster? If you don't mind me asking.
Depends on the race of the mage.
Is there any does being by virtue of being a mage, do you often get prolonged life, or is it just a racial thing?
Depends on the school of magic. You met, or you briefly saw, the young boy Sprite, yes?
Yes.
Well,
I
that is
did,
not a young boy at all. He has been studying at this school for 200 or so years.
Wow.
What?
He doesn't look 200 years old.
Fantastic
Yes, he
stuff.
is. He not very good at traditional magic, but an extraordinary alchemist. Seems to be able to make potions of longevity at a whim. I'm not sure where he...
You should sell that.
Alchemist, you said.
Indeed.
Hopper. That's right up your street.
Indeed.
Well, if you wish to enroll with the school, then come and learn with us. I mean, many things can be learned.
I have a greater purpose, my friend. I don't mean greater purpose. I mean an alternative purpose, obviously.
That's understandable. Not
I
everyone is in the learned arts forever.
No, well, I feel like I'm learning on the job. More of a practical work experience, if you catch my drift. So.
And what is your specialty, may I ask?
I'm a transmutation, actually.
Ah, the School of Transmutation.
It's
Very nice.
He's getting
Yes.
a BTEC in magic rather than an A-level.
Yeah, I found that I'm
You
more
get mashed with
hands-on.
the
The coursework is a little too much for me.
I understand.
The exam
Okay.
pressure as well.
Apologies. After the grilling from your friend trying to grant title spells, I forgot. Here, Hopper, this belongs to you. And it's a thick, big spell book. I got a picture of it. I'll send it to you.
Ah, I'm a bit confused. Was this actually my spellbook?
You've never seen this book in your life.
All right.
But you open up the first
Yeah, I'm
page.
pretty sure I gave you your spellbook back.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say. I'm
Yeah, you have it. Yeah.
Just
You have it.
like
You have it. So this is a kind of strange occurrence to you because it's, he says it's yours. You open up the first page, and the first page reads "Property of Hopper Fingle."
in his handwriting.
And as you scroll through and flip a few of the pages, and it appears to be an exact replica of your spellbook.
That's weird.
okay.
Yes, I'm not sure how it came into our possession, if I'm honest, but
Do you know when it came into your possession?
No, but our libraries are quite extent, so I mean, it could have been lost to time. It's very strange. I mean,
Talking
Yeah.
of
I don't
your
remember.
libraries, is there any chance I could have a look? I love a library.
If you wish to become a student, then by all
Oh.
means.
No, I just wanted to look. It's been so long since I've been in a proper library.
Yes, they are few and far between in this world. I do agree, but yes, unfortunately, our libraries are reserved for students here.
Can I on the front cover of this new spellbook, can I create a little indentation with my fingernail so I can tell the difference?
I mean, there's your spell book is currently just a leather-bound book of whatever color leather you choose. This thing is extravagant, to say the least. I've sent a picture of it.
The inside is the same.
Can I open it up and thumb it, please?
Do you have a librarian or anyone who keeps track of the books that appear in your library?
We don't really have need, no. We just have extensive books that we look upon, but I mean, we can find the books that we need without really having them organised. We have the abilities of doing that, so it's not
Yes,
really...
but how do you know what has arrived and when it has arrived? And who's got them?
We don't. We don't. No one's coming to steal the book.
Listening into this, you can see like Amber is visibly pained. Like
the library is accessible to students only, and not many students leave. So when when they're done with the book, they put it back. They pick up a new one. I mean,
and do you use the Dewey Decimal System or index cards, or how do you do it? I'm asking from a professional interest.
We have bookshelves. We put the books on the bookshelves.
We're not allowed to say Dewey Decimal anymore.
Really?
Hopper, what was your question about this book?
No.
Hopper, what was the question about the book?
Hey, give him a smack.
Are you part of the Labour Party? Right. What was I going to say? Is it magical? Does it feel magical?
Just by looking at it, you don't really know.
Can I?
Does it feel magical?
Yeah,
it feels like a book.
Who found it in your? Which one of your mage students found it in the library?
Spite was looking around for books and found this interesting tome.
Can you point me in his direction? I'd quite like to speak to this young man.
Oh, I'm afraid he's back to his studies now.
Can that change?
Like I said, if you want full access to the school, then you're more than welcome to be students. But I must ask that if you don't, if you plan to move on or do things, then I would politely ask you for you to do such.
What does it entail to be one of your students? What do we learn?
The ways of looks you up and down. Seraphina, I mean, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't appear to be quite the type that we are looking for. I mean, with respect, that you appear to be, well, it appears. I mean, I pretend to be no expert, but I have read a lot of books. It appears that you are, wait, shit, what was your monk class? Fuck. Way of the Open Hand. A Way of the Open Hand monk?
How could you tell? Was it my badass hand wraps?
They are quite interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. Never seen enchanted hand wraps before. May I? May I have a look? You've reached out his hand, like take yours. Oh no. He's not expecting you to. He's just reaching out.
I will just put my hands out like this.
Okay.
I said she can read, you know.
Contrary to what you hear about the church.
I have no doubt that she can read. I mean, that's absolutely fine. I'm not insulting her intelligence. I'm just saying she's not of the arcane persuasion, as neither are you, Chingo, by the way. Well, actually, and kind of looks you a bit more in depth, goes, there's a slight touch of the arcane about you.
Slight touch, and then can I, conjure my mage hand and give myself a high five with it? Bet you can't do that, Mr. Man.
I feel like you probably can.
He chuckles to himself slightly. Like, no, definitely not magic so powerful as that. No.
Sorry. My bad.
The assistants behind chuckle a little bit. Anyway, so I mean, I wish you well, but what are your current plans? Would you like to return to the Archgate you came, or I can lead you back down to the entrance to the 10th level if you'd like?
You have gates.
Do I have any what? Sorry.
Other gates.
Yes, we have other gates on this in this level.
Is there any chance we could go through one of those?
Yeah, please.
Somewhere fun and exciting and new and interesting, where there's loads of love to give.
Is this place like a Pokemon daycare center which levels you up and stuff?
What?
Is this Pokemon you're talking of?
Are you asking Halaster if this what? He looks very confused.
I'm not asking in game. I'm asking outside.
Too late for that.
I just suddenly come to him like,
no,
what?
I fucking do it every time. We just back up. Anyway, sorry.
It's alright. It's distracted him from a weird question.
I always hit the fucking back button on my mouth.
Okay, stop sneezing. God, you've been sneezing all night.
It's not.
Sorry, guys. I'll stop my sneezing.
How fucking dare you?
Hey, you sneeze as much as you want, okay?
Now our dog is sneezing. What's going on?
Oh, sorry, I made
Our
everyone
dog cake,
sneeze.
You've just given their dog some flu.
AIDS.
Nightmare.
It's got dog AIDS now.
That way. I'm really sorry, guys. I'll stop the sneezing.
There is such thing as dog AIDS.
All right. Well,
Thanks, Elliot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
AIDS.
There's definitely cat AIDS. I don't think there's dog AIDS.
I feel like we need to.
It's George Michael's fault.
Stop it!
I feel like we need to kind of.
What? What you drew from that is your problem.
Plan.
It is his fault.
You're under arrest. Stop it.
Oh no.
You can't say that.
Anyway,
Arrest me for
regardless
words.
of your very strange conversation, you say you wish to find another gate, yes?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, we'd be very
Oh, well.
interested in another
We
game.
just.
Like I said, somewhere new and exciting and interesting and fun where there's plenty of room to spread some love.
Please follow me. and follow
Preferably
us.
no drow.
I mean, I
And
can't.
somewhere we're allowed to go,
What
where
was
there's
that?
not going to be a voice that tells us we can't go there.
Do you know anything about the voice in the game?
Yeah, you don't know anything about that, Emwen.
Oh, sorry. Alright.
No, I'm asking Halaster. Halaster,
The
who
voice?
is the lady that speaks to us in the gates?
I don't quite know what you mean, if I'm honest. What,
Well, sometimes we try and go through a gate, and we all get this telepathic message which says,
Stand back. You are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
yes, like that.
kind of stops for a moment and kind of thinks on his.
The
I
woman's
mean,
voice.
it's nothing of my design, but
Did you design the
Probably.
gates then?
I did.
But you didn't add the voicemail.
I did not add the voice. No, that's not a.
Do you know who may have added the voice?
What sounds like it could be some woman. Would have to be quite a powerful mage, I believe.
You're a smart one.
How many mages on your list are female?
My list. What do
You know, the ones that you sent us earlier.
You know, your employment
Oh, no.
records.
My apprentices.
We're trying to do the Bechdel test here.
Yeah.
There's one here. It could be one of them, maybe. If
50%?
three.
Three of my apprentices.
Which three are
What?
those?
Acatulia, Jasira, and Merlin.
Out of how many? Sorry?
6.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Good gender ratio.
I
then.
mean 7.
I
Actually, there's actually
didn't-
7 there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Apologies, 7. Yeah, I can't read. One of them's not in bold.
What's this
One of
statue?
them-
What's this statue we're going past?
You've seen it before. I can't remember. 1 second.
Okay.
It's a petrified wizard. The statue in the middle is a former people. Shit. it's a wizard.
Is there a name on it?
No,
Yeah.
it's a statue of a wizard. You've seen it before. It's fine.
And this
Is
body here?
That's the boy that
You've
got
seen this
killed.
before too.
This is
Is that
where we
the
killed the bone horror. Yeah.
Bone horror one.
Yeah.
And devil.
Maybe you should
Ooh, a
find
gate.
out.
Here we are.
What's on this gate?
On this gate is. A stone arch gate standard. The keystone is the image of an open book. And as you approach, we're like, here you are.
Oh.
Not one of my most elegant designs, I'll
You know
be
what I-
honest.
Where does it go?
I don't want to ruin the fun for you.
Can I open my spell book in front of
No,
you?
do a book that you just in case it
Yeah.
finds it.
It easily, you open the book and it.
We've had that before, haven't we? Didn't I lose a book to one?
No, I think that may have been in
Not
the
this
library.
Yeah, don't tell me.
That's a different thing.
Really? I didn't I have like the equivalent of Lady Chatterley's lover that I picked up from the castle?
Correct.
Yeah.
That is a good point. It was this.
It was.
Luckily for Hopper Fingle, it literally says in the rules, holding an open book, the arc
That's
to the
fine.
gate to
Okay,
open
well I
one
did
minute.
yeah.
The book turns to dust as the gate opens, unless it is a spell book. You lucky boy. I wish that had read also spell books.
Okay. Oh, Halaster, before we head off, if we are going to head off...
Pause. Immediately upon the gate opening, the ringing in your head is clear. It's a familiar female voice that says, "Turn back. You are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead."
Oh my gosh, Halaster, the voice just happened as that gate opened. Did you hear it?
I'm assuming you didn't because you're more powerful.
Looking confused and looking at his two apprentices next to him, he kind of...
Yeah, I look at them and I say, "Did you guys hear it?"
Yeah.
They both look at you and shake their head, looking quite confused towards you.
It's unbelievable. I just don't know what to say about it. It's very strange, and it's a bit concerning, isn't it? Someone's hijacked your gates and is putting messages on them.
What was the last level you guys were on? What we were all on right before I died? Everyone else?
Level
11, 12?
12.
Where everyone
12.
died.
The labyrinth level.
I
Yeah.
think it was
Is there a gate? Is there a gate here for the 13th level, Halaster?
Like I said, I don't want to ruin the surprise.
How about you ruin the surprise and it's fine?
No. It's not part of the fun. The whole point of this dungeon was created for exploration and adventure. You can't go to the boss of the dungeon and ask for all of the secrets. That was not part of the plan.
Not all of the secrets, just one.
Gosh, can I remember where I saw the book gate before?
You
Can I
never seen it.
recall?
You never seen
Why did I lose my book then?
it. Here, it must have been here. You've been in this room before.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah, all the doors were open, so you obviously killed the Bone Devil.
Fine.
And
So
then
I thought I was remembering the other side of it.
You have not seen the other side of this gate now.
Okay, fine. Well, it says we're not prepared to face those dangers, so we probably shouldn't go through there. Do you have any other gates on this level, Halaster?
Thinks as he looks across the map because I don't actually know. I don't think so, apart from the one that you just walked into, looking.
Do you think maybe the voice is lying to you?
No, I think it's. I don't think so because it's always been. It's worked out that when we've eventually gone through the levels, we found the other side of the gate. Maybe it is always been on a level that we haven't reached yet. So.
I think perhaps we should just go down
I don't think
I do
the
have
normal
one.
way.
we
I
should
do
not
have
go
one
down.
more gate if you wish to try this one.
Yeah, that would be great.
Is it still stairs?
Say again, sorry?
Is it still for downstairs?
You want to go down?
No, we just want to go. We just want to see some other gates.
Yeah.
Very well. Follow me.
Might just end up somewhere. You guys know.
We will be going through student grounds, so unfortunately. So I will ask you to keep close and not touch anything. Chingo, who's just fucking rushed off. Where the hell are you going? Charlie? Hello? Earth to Charlie?
Sorry, I was muted. Where is everyone?
No, stay still. We're coming to you. So I will ask you to keep close, Chingo, a million miles off.
I'm a king.
Gets killed
guy.
by a mind flayer or something.
Ugh, my flares.
I did think those oh no, what am I'm thinking of the giant flying eye things in D&D that are super famous.
You don't know. You don't know.
Xanathar is one.
You don't know that.
Okay, I don't know that, but he is.
An Eye of Cthulhu.
Oh wait. It's called a beholder. You are on
Beholder.
top. You're on top of one of my characters. Where I've lost him. Where did he go?
He is dead.
It's me.
Where did
Sorry.
Aedwulf go? Where the fuck did Aedwulf go?
He might be
There
Oh, cool.
Ludusia is trying to have a wicked way.
He's trying to fuck everything.
It's chaos!
He is a. As he approaches these statues, you'll see the two apprentices to his side fling out familiar-looking mage hands and reach behind the statues to push some hidden button as he continues on.
Good to know. Make a note of that. 2 statues.
Or mage hand the
And
button.
Interestingly enough, then just steps through a wall.
I follow.
Ludusia has her mouth open. She's got no idea what's going on. She's confused, bemused, and entertained.
This is
How
so
many
hard.
students do you have at the moment?
Your description is the subtle porn I'm into.
What, confused, bemused, and entertained?
With mouth.
I think that is a category, yeah.
Mouth wide open.
I've lost where I'm going. No, I haven't. There we are. Wait, have I taken you the wrong way?
I hope so.
I think I actually have.
I hope so.
I enjoyed seeing it.
Yeah, thank you for telling us a few of the secrets.
No, I have not taken you the wrong way. It's just fucking long to get there. Right, give me a second while I just start removing fucking dynamic lighting layers on doors. Because there's a lot of them.
Okay.
And it's being fucking pig right now. No movement, please.
Wop wop in the bop. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Have you eaten all these sweets yet?
No, but quite a lot of them.
Spent a really long time putting that together.
It was really cool.
It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Okay, so you're following through as I get descriptions to room.
Not sure why Ludusia has decided to go ahead. That's not really a good idea, Ludusia. Supposed to hang back. You're not a fighter anymore.
Come along, children. This way.
This place is quite impressive, I must say. Once I've acquired all my gold, I wouldn't mind maybe staying here for a nice summer or two.
Well, the invitation is there if you do prove yourself. You enter into this room that is kind of like a classroom-ish. It's got these kind of like marble benches around this like flowing fountain. There's kind of like ivy and leaves that run up them like white walls of it. Quite a nice little place. As you can
Take like a little walk around them.
Whoa. Yeah, is this a statue of a person?
It is. Yes, it's a tiefling.
Can I ask who's this?
Oh, it's just a statue of a tiefling.
A
statue of one of the-
tiefling?
Not particularly. No, a statue that a former student made in his likeness.
Okay.
That's quite a bit of hubris.
Did he have a name?
He did.
Could you tell me?
I mean, no reason to pry. Like I said, there are many secrets, Seraphina. Unfortunately, you're not. Where's everyone going? Up, up, up.
That door was slightly open a crack, so we all
Oh my god.
You don't just get to scroll through. I told you have to stay close. Come
yeah.
along.
And I didn't do it. I didn't move off my path. In real life, if a door was slightly ajar, you'd look.
If you want to go nose around, there are traps everywhere.
I don't want to be a nosy. I don't want to nose around. I'm just saying.
Charlie never looks in windows because he's always worried he'll see something, then he'll have to act on it.
This is an interesting statue as you walk through here. It's a fairly plain corridor, but in the centre, as if by sweet and pure irony, is a statue of a Medusa.
Ah!
Ooh.
Horrible!
Nice.
I know all about those.
I look at this.
And he would hold up a hand to stop Emwen, who just runs over a trap.
Sorry. I didn't.
As he forms another mage hand and then reaches off into like some nook in the brick and stops the pressure from going, which would have been very disgraceful if you had walked this way. Like, come along. It'd be very dangerous to walk here alone.
Yes.
At least we have you as our guide.
Well, we have to keep the place relatively trapped, you see. Like, we can't. Unfortunately, the downside to having a ever-sprawling dungeon is that people do like to just wander in.
That's it.
How rude.
Indeed.
Would that not be quite annoying in the middle of the night when you just want to get a glass of water or something?
We'll need a wee.
Or if you need a wee.
It is annoying, but we have magical means. We have magical means of letting us know when people arrive, so...
Do you have magical means of going for a wee in your room? Or did you
Do
use a
not
chamber?
know.
I think that's just called a chamber pot.
Yeah.
I have a
Or an
privilege
ensuite.
to everyone else. Oh, Alan, I didn't realise you'd be here. Everyone, please meet Alan. He is one of our students here. You see a very tall and slender, long white hair drow man. He would kind of look at you, almost in disgust, just like look down upon you, and just
Is
kind
he
of
handsome?
Hi, Alan. Nice to meet you.
quite a
Nice to
nice,
meet you.
handsome-looking chap. Yes.
I'm-
Oh my god! You've
Is
covered,
this a
you've
table?
covered my voice. There's tables here everywhere. Yeah, there's papers laid out upon it.
I sit
And as
down
you
at the
go to-
table
as-
opposite him and like bat my eyelids intensely.
He's not standing. He's not at the table. He's not sat at the table. He was kind
Run
of
to the corner.
like hands over, kind of reading some papers and things. And as you approach, he starts gathering them all up and hiding them away from you. Now, I'd love to move you further, but someone is on top of Halaster. There you go.
Can I quickly glance over at the papers?
He doesn't allow. He literally, the second you come in, he just picks them all up and is like, absolutely not. And he'd be like, whoa, stop there. And he would like give a nod over to this corner, and a horrible looking creature would appear out of complete invisibility and be like, stand down. They are here. They're here under my request, so no need.
What's that?
And it's
Bloody
like
hell.
I'll show you a picture. It's a gross looking creature.
Kind of nerdly, dragony
Why can't I show you?
orc thing.
Dragon Orc.
Nikoloth.
Where can we fought one of those?
I certainly haven't.
No, I don't think I have.
I don't think I
Okay.
have.
And Halaster would point in front of you and be like, here we go, this is the third and only other gate on this level.
Oh.
You see a... Where's the thing here? I've forgotten. Yes. Where is it? Okay, so you see embedded in the archgate itself a number of like carvings of different creatures, including beholders, flumps, and sturges. You have seen a gate of this likeness before, I believe.
What does
Potentially.
it have on it, sorry?
There are a number of creatures that appear to. So there's a couple of pictures of beholders, which are
I think.
The many-eyed guys.
these, yeah, these, and flumps and sturges. Someone who wants to make me just a general intelligence check.
Not me.
Who's the smart one?
Probably.
I've only got plus
I'm
one.
pretty intelligent too.
I've got +1, but it's not great.
+1, so.
I've got +4. I'll do that.
Oh yeah, you do.
15, that's enough to realise as you look upon all the creatures there, you realise that the common trait that they all share is that they all fly.
Ah, okay. Chingo,
Yes.
would you mind clicking your heels a couple of times and hovering in front of this gate?
No place like
Fine.
home.
Okay,
Is that
I
There's no
slightly
place
hover
like that.
in front of the gate.
You slightly hover, and as you lift off the ground, it opens up. I was, oh, very well done. Didn't take you very long at all.
So,
Much practice.
Do we hear?
Alright.
Do we hear a voice or not?
No.
No voice. Hey.
Okay.
Well, I think we'll go through this one actually. Halaster, thank you very much. That was a very lovely tour.
If we did want to come back through this gate, is there a way we can contact you so we don't run foul of your
Well,
traps?
I would advise you not to come through this gate back this way again. The Nikoloth will. It is here to guard against other creatures. I would advise you either come down the traditional way from the 9th level above, or use the gate you already have. I will not keep a painting there this time, as you will come through. I'll lay a magical alarm there instead, just to
That
alert you
would be
of your
great.
presence.
Just a complete,
I do lie. You have never seen the other side of this gate before.
just a completely unconnected question. Do Nikoloths have any weaknesses?
He just chuckles. Like, everything has a weakness, Chingo, but I'm not here to tell you what they all are. No.
Only are related.
Talking of other creatures, Halaster, before I forget,
As the gate closes after the minute kind of passes of you
I'm
speaking.
sorry.
Yes, go on.
before I forget, we encountered a while ago, and I can't quite recall what level it was on. Possibly the 6th. A grey slad, which was impersonating you when it attacked us. I don't know if this happens a lot to you, but I thought I'd mention it.
It
just in case.
does. The likeness of me is obviously, well known, and I mean, I'd love to say that I, painted that painting myself, but not. It was gifted to me from a long lost friend. It's Yes, I'm a well-known figure. This is the problem with, being a mage as powerful myself. You can't really hide. Everyone knows.
Can I
who you are.
insight check this answer, please?
Sure. What are you trying to insight?
I want to know if it made him flinch or wince, the thought of if it seemed to be a bit off when it was talk of someone impersonating him.
Sure. No more than you'd expect someone who, when you say, oh yeah, someone's basically taken your likeness. He kind of seemed to shrug it off.
Okay. And Halaster, just in case this happens again, can you give us any tips for identifying the true you? Taz, your friend in Skullport, tells us that you're partial to a type of biscuit, which I think is quite endearing. But perhaps a more useful tip for identifying the real you?
Do you have anything in mind?
I don't know. A particular
code
mannerism
word?
we can look out for, or something? I'd hate to
You have
have your name
concerns
taken
because
in vain at me again.
you have concerns because you don't, you may see my likeness again. You want to identify that it's me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
If someone thinks impersonating you, I'd like to,
That makes sense.
As we're
Would you
on
like to come up with
terms.
some sort of secret passphrase, or that only we would know, or something?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Anything
What
in
about-
mind?
What about rhubarb?
Sounds good to me. Rhubarb. I love rhubarb. Sure. If you come across someone who's impersonating me again, you say rhubarb, and they. Well, should we have a two-way password, or if you just
Yeah.
say rhubarb?
Yeah.
then
Oh, yes.
Why don't you say Zunderbrock back to us?
Why would I
No,
say
what-
the
How about
dwarven
if
word
you,
for
if you have a
treasure?
sentence with rhubarb in it, you have to insert crumble into the next sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
Yeah.
was
love
gonna
it.
say.
Very well. If you say rhubarb, I say crumble.
Can I go to shake his hand as we leave?
Sure, he extends his hand out, shakes it.
Let's
Pleasure
go.
meeting you, Papa. I really hope you enjoy your book. Seems interesting that it came into our possession, but I'm sure you'll find great use for it. If nothing for more than just a spare, then sure. But always nice to have, just in case.
Well, thank you. I'm very grateful. Yes.
And if you ever wish to come and learn more or study more under my tutelage, then please come back at any time. I'd be happy to have you. After her trial, of course, but I'm sure you'd pass that with flying colours.
Yes, probably. But yes, we'll see you.
He gives a little chore to that one.
Undoubtedly. Well, we'll see you soon, I suppose. And we won't come back this way. We'll heed.
I mean, by all means, but you will have to slay a Nikoloth, and I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, well, we've faced worse, but yes, I don't
Yeah,
really
we'd
want the
rather not.
inconvenience.
It's a quite powerful beast. I would advise against it, but
I give the
and
icon.
the yes, as Halaster also gives it a nod, it kind of vanishes out of existence.
Oh. So we'll see you soon then. Have a good one.
Well done.
Take care of yourselves.
All right.
Can I give him a fist bump as we go past?
Sure. He kind of confusedly looks at you, and it almost seems a bit worried by the probable power of your punches, but yes, gently raises out a fist as you lightly tap it. I hope.
Yeah, I just hold my hand. He can do the thumping.
Yeah, cool. He takes 28 damage and is stunned for a minute.
Do I detect when I shook his hand? Did I
Oh,
detect
sorry.
any form of
Good
magical
one.
aura?
Good boy.
Uh,
I'm putting it in bed.
you don't just gain magical auras from touch.
No, well, I'm trying to figure out whether or not he's actually using the little boy as an alchemist to basically create a potion that gives him the glamour of Halaster
Oh,
Blackcoat.
I don't think you're going to establish all of that in one.
That's
hand.
what I'm thinking. No,
You
but
wanna
I'm trying to
hand
work
him.
out whether or not this is some sort of polyjuice potion.
Are you gonna? I mean, from a hand touch, it was a firm, nice handshake.
Okay. Well, I'm okay. So I'll back off and just sort of keep my theories to myself.
Right, so.
Are we all leaving now?
What
Let's go
order were we
first.
going in?
Oh, I'm not going first.
Well, you're the tank, so
You
you
don't
probably
know.
should.
You don't know that anything happens when
Yeah,
you
go
don't
through
know
portals,
about
right?
these gates, so
No, it's not that. It's just more the last time I went first, I got fireball to the face.
Yeah, but
Fine,
you
I'll
know
go
that,
first.
so-
It's fine. I'll go first.
And you're the
Kind of
tank, so
did that
you're the only
this.
one.
I just give this Halaster side eye as I leave.
I like the idea of you
Gives
like
you-
stepping through the gate but maintaining eye contact with you.
He gives you he gives you the familiar nod as to you gave him at the start as you
yeah.
step through the gate.
What?
I levitate slightly to
yeah.
the gate as well.
Yeah. I assumed. As you all step through, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I will do some page moving. 1 second.
Well, this is exciting.
You have not visited this place before, so
But it is a level we've been on.
it is. Well, as far as you know, there was no voice. Hold on, I need to figure out. Oh god. Okay, that's.
We haven't explored a lot of the lower levels. We explored some of them, but not all of them. All of it. So
I would like to explore.
I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up in just a different half of one of them.
Up your mum.
Also, I mean, has Halaster gone now? No.
You are traveling through space and time.
Okay, well. Oh, wait. Can we have a conversation while we're traveling through space?
We definitely can have a conversation. Yes.
No, you cannot. It's a horrible experience.
Oh, I mean, after the travel, yes.
After the travel, can we have a conversation?
We absolutely
Yes.
can.
Pete, can you please keep the information that I gave?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that was pretty dumb on my part.
Fine.
Damn
I
it.
will never
Thought
do
we were
that
in for
ever
something
again.
juicy.
I mean, you would be, but I mean, it's a bit too much information than his ability would
A
give.
bit too juicy, then we can handle it.
Like way too much info.
Way
But
too
that's
much
fine.
juice.
Like literally.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You told me a hell of a lot.
Yeah, way too much. Okay, right. So you're in the right place.
I am. Actually, I'm going to share with the others my theory about
Not yet,
We're
because you're
traveling through
traveling
space
through
and
space and
time.
stuff.
once we're going
Oh, you
through.
can't do it yet.
I will once.
But
Yeah,
first,
I think
before
you'll
we
have
arrive,
things you want to share.
before we arrive, the first person to step through the gate was
Pete,
Emwen.
Emwen.
Mate,
Emwen.
Oh dear, that tone.
I want you to roll a d6 where odds are bad and evens are good.
Oh fuck, we're here again.
We're here again.
They're good.
hey.
You've only ever rolled one bad one. It was never really that bad. There are some fucking awful ones.
Actually,
We're here
where
again,
is?
but how the F do we get out of this teeny tiny itsy bitsy?
Oh no! That sucks.
Well,
Good news, Emwen. Nothing bad happens to you, but you do regain all of your spell slots.
Nice.
You regain all expended spell slots up to level 6.
does that include? No, it won't include it.
all spell slots. So
Second
that was
wind,
pretty
action
useful to you.
surge.
Is this
Right,
fucking level
you-
6 again?
You come into a familiar dwarven-looking design by level, but a very small room as you exit.
Oh.
Never being in this room before.
Can I do a perception to see if there's a
Well.
secret doorway?
I'll let you spend a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes just trying to figure out, and eventually you find a loose brick in this wall here as this door, like this wall kind of parts in the middle and goes outwards, and you are here.
Oh, it's the donkey room.
It's the donkey room.
Is there anything else in this room?
What
I
are you looking
remember
for?
this place.
Like, can I do it? Is there anything
You do.
like, on the
Okay,
floor?
you are
or-
here. What are you trying to do, sorry?
Are there any trinkets on the floor or anything else of interest in this room? Was it literally just
The only thing
completely
of
empty?
the only thing of interest in this room now is
Okay.
one wooden donkey. And
No, I mean in the gate room. Sorry.
Oh no, it's a completely empty room.
I take a flower and a little golden chain out of my hair and place it on the ears of the donkey.
Okay, it's a weird thing for you that you've never seen, but it's wooden and mechanical. It's in the likeness of a donkey, but it's kind of got weird gears and stuff. It's not something you've ever really seen before.
Wonky.
And is there a pen there?
No.
Is there a pen in your bag?
No.
Seriously.
Continue the mapping of the gates of
Yeah, I
Undermountain.
know. Like you got to add this, haven't I? Hold on.
Right. Let's talk about Halaster Blackcloak.
Yes.
Ah,
I don't buy it for a moment. That guy is not Halaster Blackcoak.
He seems real to me.
He does seem very convincing. However, my Chingo, Seraphina, you may recall a conversation we had with our respective deities. about Halaster Blackcloak. I don't know if you can cast your mind back and remember. I wrote it in my journal at the time. It was very interesting. Where is it? Yes, here it goes. Episode 45, whatever that means.
Is that how we date the
Yes, I don't know the date down here, so I just called it Dear Diary, episode 45. I had another episode today. I don't know what happened. Okay, so this is just some notes I took at the time of the cursed Halaster threatens the realms of existence, and apparently he wants to ascend to godhood. The gods want our help in defeating Halaster.
Yeah.
And they will aid us by getting magical artifacts near to us. I haven't seen much of that apart from Seraphina's hand wraps.
Yeah. I mean,
and then
she says, holding a big purple staff with a giant stone on top of it.
I worked really hard for this.
I don't know how they're helping.
I made this happen myself. I gathered all the bits. I got the rituals.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, and then we mentioned to them at the time about the Halaster Blackcloak in the school, and they've said person in the school is an imposter Halaster Blackcloak, and the gods don't know where the real one is because divination doesn't work. And then they did leave us with a warning of don't wait too long to defeat the real Halaster Blackcloak because he grows in power.
Do we care this man's an imposter? Maybe he knows where the true one is.
He's still a powerful wizard. I don't know
yeah.
how powerful, but
He's powerful and he does seem friendly. So that
Wizards are only as good as their spells. Perhaps we could cut out his tongue.
interesting approach, Chingo.
he also has more health than I do, which I don't know whether that's truly relevant in the end, but
That's what you managed to find out.
Cutting out the tongue.
Of all the things you could have found out, you went for
I found out lots of things, but
yes, I know.
a lot of those
That's
things.
The one that you wanted to find out.
The two things that I can tell you is that he has more health than I do, and he has more levels, and he's a higher level than I am.
No shit, Sherlock.
The other
Glad
thing
to see that the net is getting good value for money with you. Jesus Christ.
is I'm pretty sure, and I know you're all gonna make a comment, but you know the mage lady? I'm pretty sure she's Marilyn. Did someone call her Marilyn? Can I
Who's
think
Marilyn?
back?
One
of the.
I have her spellbook, don't I? I still have her spellbook.
You've never. The only name of that list that you recognise at all is Muriel.
Muriel.
And Muriel lies, as far as you know, very dead.
Sorry, thinking. So I think I still have her spellbook. I wouldn't have got rid of it.
Does it have anything written in it?
Remember, I stole the crazy lady spellbook.
If her name is Marilyn, that's a plot twist that I don't even know about. So give me a second.
I mean, it might. I don't know. I feel like that is. I don't know.
I'm just wondering if her spellbook has her name, has the wizard's name written in it.
I feel like someone called her that. But if you don't know, Dodge, then I'm probably wrong.
If she has the name, then it would have been what's his face, the guy that disappeared, who would have told us what his name was, because we spoke to him quite a lot about her.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go and slink off into the corner and read my spellbook
and have a wait.
No, the wizard. I don't know if the woman who was sat on top of the thing ever gave you a name, but it's definitely not Marilyn. So
just now, I'm interested. The spellbook that I've got of hers, does it say her name in the this book belongs to?
So where does it? Did I give you the floor number and stuff of where
you will have done? Give me a second. Wizard spellbook, level 2, 26E.
Level 2?
Level 2? It wasn't level 2.
It was level 4?
Oh.
She's on the slime level.
Yeah, the slimy level with the mushrooms and the
there was a spellbook. A burned wisdom spellbook that contains the following spells. Yeah, but there's no name inside of it now.
Only Hopper labels his books.
And that was from level 2, 2060. So.
Yeah, I did have her book as well. I know because I definitely stole
You
it.
did. You definitely did.
I just didn't write it down properly.
Yeah,
My fault.
Can I do
I
a
do
side-by-side
remember, yeah.
comparison of my spellbook and this one?
You cut out then. Sorry, what did you say?
Can I do a side-by-side comparison of my spellbook and the new one?
Yeah, sure. So you open up page by page and flip. So the first page, I don't know if you have property of Hopper Fingle written in the first page or not. This one does. This new one definitely does. And as you flip through page, they are exact. You flip through, even like scrawling notes that you've made, everything about it is the exact same book.
I'm like peering over your shoulder whilst this is going on, going, that's so weird.
You look over it and it just looks like pretty pictures. It's just weird arcane glyphs and symbols. None of it makes any sense. It's chaos and you love it.
Can I?
So weird.
Can I cast a ritual and do a detect magic on it?
Yeah, sure. How long does it take?
10
10
minutes.
minutes. Right?
10 minutes.
Okay. While you're doing that, is anyone doing anything else?
I've consulted my journal and I tell Seraphina that the crazy lady's name is Darabeth.
Darabeth.
Yes, it is.
Of course it's
Are we short resting here while we do all of these admin things?
Should take a
I
short
asked
rest.
the party, does anyone have any anti-magic spells if we did want to go back and kill him? Perhaps like a silence or something like that?
Like a counter
You-
spell.
Yeah. I think Lucy's got
Punch with
counter
the
spells as
teeth.
well.
Yeah, I do.
You got silence?
I have
Right.
counters. Oh.
My best chance of... Well, the best way to deal with this would be to... well, actually, I probably could do something quite interesting. Ooh, don't read that. Oh, no. Shit. No. I didn't want that.
If anyone's taking a short rest, I'll get my musical instrument out and
Oi.
start strumming.
Oi. Yeah.
The detect magic spell on the book, it does radiate magical energy. It appears to have magic containing all 8 schools of magic.
Does my other spellbook have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Well-
Same, similar energy. Similar, definitely magical. It gives off a radiance like a spellbook would.
Can I
of-
whisper Zunderbrock into it, please?
Sure, yeah. Nothing happens.
One day, man. One day.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna
can I-
dodge our short rest. And
Can I
please.
go into this
Right.
room and shout Zunderbrock?
Yeah, sure, nothing happens.
It's on this level. This is the level every room we go into. Can
This
I?
is the level that you heard the word or read the word or whatever.
No, didn't it say it was on this level?
I never said anything like that. It's the reading of it was written down somewhere in my notes on this level. Voice of
Okay.
female dwarf. Just says, whenever you enter a room, speak the words Zunderbrock for all to hear. You may be rewarded. But that's
You really took that to heart.
that's all it is.
But not because not
so-
enough.
Counter spell?
Sorry, I'm not trying to do this. I'm trying to close the bloody thing in my spellbook.
Counter spell?
Counter spell.
Okay.
Mm.
So if you're long resting, are you long resting here?
Short rest.
Short resting.
Short rest, sorry, yeah, short resting. Yes,
I'm
maybe?
happy to stand guard, by the way, I don't need anything, so I just stay alert.
Okay, cool. So you're taking an hour here to relax and chill out. You may roll hit dice if you wish and gain back any short rest abilities, etc., etc.
I stand
If you-
one-legged on the donkey.
if you
with my
roll-
hands in prayer.
If you roll.
If you roll any hit dice, you get an extra 1d6 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh no, hang on, 1d8, because I'm more than 9th level. 1d8.
Is it just 1d8 or is it 1d8 per hit dice?
You get one or more hit dice. Each of those creatures gains an extra 1d.
Yeah, so it's just so anyone who rolls hit dice to the thing can get 1d8 because
Yeah, an
Oh,
extra
is it?
1d8.
you get an extra d8 just because songs, music.
It's a
healing.
really nice song. Sounds great.
So
So,
yeah, and when you roll 2 hit dice, you'd have.
Oh, my word.
so
you
we
go
were
for 1,
talking.
4.
Yeah, 4's 5, so 8, 6, and 4, 18.
We were talking about Halaster, or the fake Halaster. So we have our gods telling us, as like an overarching mission, that the real Halaster is trying to ascend to godhood and needs to be stopped, and that the one in the school is not the real Halaster.
Yeah.
We don't really know what to do about the one in the school because he's very helpful and nice to us, and we don't really want to piss him off. And we know that he's really powerful. Well, it seems that
There's
way.
no
Anyway.
real reason to do anything bad to him.
Not yet. I mean, there may a reason may occur, but
Yeah, not at the moment.
Could he
I
know
feel
where
like we should-
Halaster is?
Yeah, but why would he tell us that? Because he's saying he is Halaster. If we go in and guns, and accuse him of not being the real Halaster, then he's probably just going to try and kill us with all his apprentices.
and he might very well believe that he. I don't know, he might be under some kind of spell to believe that he is the real.
I believe that the young little boy that he's keeping has him transformed in some way, and the reason that orc was following him around is because they're trying to keep the boy from running away. He's he's a prisoner.
Where do we want to go next? Do we want to go and find some of these mages?
Emwen, or do we want to try and... I don't know.
Well, we know of one archmage that we need to find for both missions.
Bane?
Archmage Bane.
But we can't
No.
find him. Who?
Halaster.
Well,
He'll be able to do a wish spell, and then we just chop his head off.
Could we? Oh no.
Oh, that'd be easy.
I've got
Yeah, no
perfect
worries.
roll.
Just, thanks for the wish. Now you die. Sure.
just have a pint
What,
and we're done.
what level was it?
Operation
All
cannot
of this to
possibly
blow
fail.
over.
What level was it? Half of us died on level 10.
No.
12.
12. Okay.
One with the
So we need to find a gate to level 13 then, realistically, if we want to skip the drow.
But we're not level 13 fighters, though, so we won't be able to get down there, will we?
Well, we'll be told we won't be level enough.
the furthest we can get from this level here is level 11.
And then we get the whole gate fiasco that we just
Yes.
murdered a load of drow and...
Indeed.
Yeah. I mean, level 11 and level 12 are pretty.
Level
They just
12, we didn't
Is that
find
why we
any.
can get some kind of like invisibility?
Oh,
Could you go
can do that.
Could you go back to Willow and
She doesn't like us either.
yeah, but no, she didn't like Robin. She was alright with us. It was only Robin.
It's true.
Yeah, maybe don't bring up a long lost lover. That would be
Yeah, we learned from Robin's mistakes, I feel. But she might know more about these names.
Well, and also, if we go and visit her, we might be able to stop off at the dragon and take a nice
we're not
mountain
gonna-
of gold.
We tried it once. We're not going to try it again.
You didn't have me this time.
No, but let's just. I think that is something that
I have
we need
a-
to park for a little while.
I have a trick
Well-
up my sleeve.
I have the sword now. Maybe I can dispatch it with its own sword.
I've been
Yes,
thinking long
lots
and
of
hard
things
about
have
this
changed.
for a long time.
What? Okay.
I can make one thing invisible.
Thing or person?
Person.
Well, that sounds rather convenient.
Well, actually, I might be able to do two. I don't know. Josh, can I query this in a meta sort of way? I've got a Canith Mandolin and a Dos Lute, and I have invisibility that I can cast with both of them, but they both have
sorry,
concentration.
what are they called?
A Canith Mandolin and a Dos Lute.
Chaos Mandarin. I like it.
Chaos Mandarin. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Chaos Mandarin and a Dos Lute.
Uh,
And they both have... I can cast invisibility with both of them, but
right.
both of them have concentration for up to an hour. So I'm assuming if I cast invisibility with one of them, I'm already concentrating, so that I can't cast invisibility with the other one. Is that right?
Got it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, so I can do one person.
Hopper, do you know any invisibility spells? Or could you learn them?
Can you send? Wait, what's it called? I'll do some research. You may be at what spell level can you cast at? What is your highest level of spell?
Me?
Me?
No,
Ludusia.
Ludusia.
6? Bear with me.
Okay, so-
I think it's 6. Yeah, 6.
okay.
I've only
No,
one sixth level
I always get confused when these don't match up. So second level is 1.
Can anyone do...
So you can cast invisibility on 5 people if you used a spell slot of the highest level. So you can make 5 people invisible for up to an hour if you concentrate. but you'd use a 6th level slot. So
What?
keep that in mind.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like to consider a plan, I have a special item in my possession that I believe...
I'm all ready.
I believe could help us in the...
Are we talking about Dragon Heist, or are we talking about getting down levels?
I'm talking about Dragon Heist.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Well, basically, and I take a little box out of my pocket.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I, if we're going to be sat here a while with short resting, can I, as a ritual, can I erect the Learman's tiny hut so we have somewhere comfy to sit?
Shall we all go
Yeah,
in?
sure.
Can we all go in?
That's fine, yeah.
first?
So you have a hut.
We have a hut.
In this tiny room.
There's some scatter cushions. I don't really mind whether
Where'd
we
the
do
cushions come from?
I don't know.
And
Hopper
There's no
no
cushion.
come over here though.
I had like a full tea set in there. Why
No,
can't I have
no,
scatter cushions?
he pulled that out of a bag or something. It doesn't come with cushions. It's just a dome. Like it just protects you from the elements and that. You know,
I think it should have. I feel like it's like a magical tent thing where you have like.
No, don't worry. That spell is very much coming. I've seen it.
All right, fine. There's no cushions, guys, but it's nice and toasty in
There
here.
never have been. It's just
What's the plan? Sorry.
Well, I haven't explained it yet. So, basically, I have this little box here. I came across this up in Skullport, and essentially this thing creates one of my favourite spells of all time, which is a Wall of Force.
A horse.
A Wall of Force.
Wall of Force. I thought you said a horse.
I said a warhorse.
Yes,
No,
I
the Wall of
remember the
Force.
Wall of Force.
But this one, conveniently, moves with me. So I can climb inside this, and I can essentially shove any object out of my way and basically stand underneath it in an impenetrable force.
Yeah, but you won't. Surely the gold will also be on the outside.
No. If I got onto the top of the gold, under the dragon, used this, I would squish the dragon against the ceiling or move it out of my way, stuff the gold into a bag, and get the fuck out of there.
How are you going to get
operation
underneath the
cannot
dragon?
possibly fail.
Well,
How
I
are
was
you going to get
wondering.
underneath the
No,
dragon?
There is a couple of flaws to this plan. One of which I was hoping that one of you would have the what's it called? Something door.
Dimension door.
Dimension door. And
I
that's
can,
definitely.
I can assist with that.
Well, if you come with me, we could go and steal some gold.
So we dimension door in,
No, we don't. We go in invisible,
right?
and then
You
or
can
I
turn
can
yourself- you
turn
can
into a
do invisible.
flea. I can turn into a flea or a fly and
Yeah.
basically crawl underneath a dragon, pop
Yeah.
out as a fly, appear, basically shove the thing out of the way.
This
Stuff the
sounds
gold
fucking
in.
ridiculous.
I
It sounds like you're gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. Like this sounds like such an unnecessary death that's just going to happen.
I start writing something and it's like, Hopper was a fine man. Drafting your obituary.
May I propose a counter offer?
I want to steal this gold so bad. I'm like,
As far as I understand, you lots were down here before. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've been here before.
Have you been here since? Not to sound too meta, but you're leveled up.
Did you gain strength down here?
We have not.
We haven't tried to face the dragon in a little while.
I'm not talking about the dragon. I'm
We've
talking
got
about the
stone
gates.
goat. Yeah, we've done all the gates, I think.
We could probably go through some more gates.
Are there any
Oh.
gates
We haven't
that
tried
There
recently.
was.
you haven't tried because they're too?
Dragon mouth.
yes, the
Dragon Mouth Gate.
Dragon Mouth
Yeah,
Gate
we don't
is.
know how to get
The
through that
Dancing
one.
Goblin Gate? Where does that go? And the
We
Moon
don't know.
Gate.
And did you figure out the sexy
No, the
elves as
dancing
well?
We have not figured out the sexy elves, and we have not figured out the Ale Flagon Gate either.
Is that
Maybe
not
we
just
can just
drinking
go.
some booze in front of it?
I
Well,
think
we
we
tried
tried.
that, didn't we? Well, we didn't actually have any ale on us, did we?
We didn't try to say cheers in front of it or something like that.
So yeah, and when that is a good point, there are a few gates here that we
Yeah.
haven't tried to go through recently.
Just quickly, what level was the school on?
9.
9, sorry.
9.
Actually, we didn't go through the eye mirror, and I said I think I figured out how we do that.
That's the eye mirror one. Oh yes, and
Yeah,
that's possibly to level 11. I've got.
Yeah, I think So
Yeah, I've got level 11 on.
yeah, but that one's we need to go invisible.
That's house.
Is there any that we did figure out but we couldn't go through? We got the sign from the lady.
Can't remember.
It says I think the thing was I've got a note here. It says the gate cannot hide from
Oh,
those
and the
that
lady
cannot
and
see.
and the sleeping lady dwarf. Is that you said that one? Didn't you?
Pretty sure we opened that one by going invisible.
I think we went through the other side. We have.
You've done that before, yeah. Gone
Oh,
invisible
right.
and
We just hid behind something or went.
Wait, isn't this is exact? That's the gate that you came back through
Yeah.
and went through recently to go back, right? Yeah, you went to level 6 and then we're like, we're going to go down there and then we're going to go to like. So what you said was, take me to level 6 through the way that you've done a million times, then take me down to level 11, and that's where the Drow Mage stopped you, and then murder happened and stuff because you were planning to go to Mad God's Castle,
I thought
but I stopped you because you
We
couldn't.
went through the Mage Hand gate to get down to.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because then he used a spell, the Mage Hand, to open
Yeah,
the gate. Then-
Yeah.
Mage Hand gate.
yeah, we've
Oh,
never
yeah,
been
you
through
did.
the eye gate. The eye gate is on that
Where the
level.
hell does that go?
No, the eye gate
I
does
don't
go to level 11 because I think.
So-
we've seen
I don't know
it.
where that goes. But I'll let you figure that one out for yourself.
I don't know why I think it goes to level 11.
I sometimes I've had that written underneath as well. So.
I think we saw the other side of it. And that's why we.
I swear you've been through that one, but where is it? Do you?
Yeah,
what-
I
I
don't
swear we've been through that one too. 'Cause that's on the other
I
side of
vaguely
the-
remember that as well.
That's
Which
when
one?
Bertha got her divination.
Wasn't it?
Which
in the
one?
In the castle.
On
Which
the
gate?
other side of the clay golem.
The one with eyes on it. or
Eye
something,
mirror.
or-
Yeah. I think we have
Can
been
you-
through there, yeah.
Can someone tell me on the map where this is? Because I actually don't know. Because
You have to go through the clay golem. It's through that black basalt door.
Yeah, isn't
Oh,
it? Yeah,
what?
it's
It goes to level 8. Oh no, wait, no.
It's the one, but it's the one behind the big black doors where Bertha spoke
The
to.
eye one.
Yeah.
What,
By
the
divination.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
a second.
eye
In the
gate.
castle. I remember diving behind some tables.
That gate goes directly next to the new Drow Queen.
Yes.
the
You stumbled.
Yes,
You
yes, we
stumbled
have
out
been
and
through
were like,
there.
hello.
Oh shit! So that was level 10.
That's level 10.
Yeah, we have
The
been
same level
that way.
where you
we-
fought and killed Muriel.
The
Yeah.
three that I don't have from my notes on this level are.
You've never been here before.
Yeah, I know, but we've all been here before, so I'm just going to go with it. The Dancing Goblin Gate, we've never been
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, sexy elves.
But we figured out the Dancing Goblin Gate. I've got D. That was the D sound musical instrument. Oh, singing, wasn't I? 2 L's Miming Silence Gate. I've got question marks on
and
that
they're
one.
naked and sexy, yeah.
I think that might be the sexy elf.
And the
That's
Tankard
it.
Gate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there's
it.
also
am
the open dragon mouth, which is next to the weird pit with the levers where we fought a slard.
Yeah.
And a
And,
moon
and the
gate.
lady dwarf. The moon gate goes to level 4, doesn't it?
The female dwarf, eyes closed, hammer clutched to chest
That's
with
the one that shot
keyhole.
us.
Yeah, that goes to level 8, the
We
swamp.
found the other side, didn't we? But we couldn't get through.
No, but it goes to level 8. It goes to the swamp.
Yeah, sleeping lady dwarf goes to level 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we found the other side, but we couldn't get through. From
could-
Oh, I see, but we didn't know how to go through it. Yeah.
yeah, we couldn't open it.
You're holding hammer with a keyhole in the centre.
So we know where it goes. We don't actually.
If you try and pick it, you get.
Radiant damage.
We got shot. Yeah.
Shut
Well, we know how to open the Dancing Goblin Gate. Should we try that one first?
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
go do that.
Got some
See
instruments now.
see if we get stopped.
I definitely know how to play a D
Yeah, I bet you.
In many instruments.
in more ways than one.
All the D's.
Nice.
I've played so many Ds in my time.
Hey! Du-du-du-du-du-du.
You mean D.
Now, who knows the way to the gate? Because I haven't got a fucking
Oh.
clue.
I do. Follow me.
I guess no one wants to do my plan.
Well, we do.
But I like the enthusiasm of your plan, but I'm not sure that we should do it right now.
I'm also not sure I'm ready to watch a full-size barbecue.
I could be tempted, but yes, perhaps
Perhaps
we do
it's
need to be a bit stronger.
I think maybe it needs a little bit more fleshing out. Perhaps if we could talk about it every time we short rest and
Fleshing out, like fleshing out in the past is just dragon heist. Let's go.
Yeah, but
now's a good time for Dragon Hands.
after the Minotaur fiasco, I'm a bit.
Operation cannot possibly fail a second time.
Third time.
Yeah, third time.
It didn't fail the first time. We got this fantastic sword, and I pull out Tirili.
Wonky.
I shy away
Has
from that.
Wonky always been there? Is that why we abandoned Wonky? Or has
Yeah,
someone
we
else
did.
moved Wonky around?
Someone abandoned
I believe
one
that was
thing.
where Hopper just let him go,
The fuck is
or whoever.
Oh yeah, I lost
So then
everyone.
go to the main room.
We're in the main diamond hall room
Yeah.
thing.
Oh shit!
I'll ping. I'll continue to ping.
I don't know where,
Wow.
where the fuck am I now?
Hyperspeed.
Where am
You're
I?
in south, southerly.
Where am I?
You are in the main hall.
Oh, am I there now? Great.
Oh, I can't remember. Didn't something shoot me last time I walked through this?
Is this
There are traps around here.
Chingo? That's your
Indeed.
department.
Perhaps I go first and check the traps.
Is this one?
Yeah. It's this one. It's these ones. We're here. I know.
Oh.
I know it's this one. I took you there.
Right. Okay.
Are you?
This
I'm just gonna
game
ping till everyone's
has-
here. Are you all here? Or...
No, I'm sorry, I'm lagging a bit.
No,
Yes,
it's
you were
fine.
attacked here once. The Northern Gate. Hello. Alright. The letter D is carved.
Just do a full falsetto for us and.
I say, stand aside! I pull out my pan flute and play a sexy D.
I slowly zip up my flies. Like,
As the gate-
okay.
The gate opens up rapidly, and in your heads you hear a familiar female voice that says, "Pull back.
Oh fuck.
You are not
Let's
prepared
do
for the danger that lies ahead."
Let's do
Damn.
it.
Yeah, should we just go in?
Level
Yeah, fuck
22.
that. Did.
No.
Oh, just
Look
do
at the
it.
space that just says everything.
We're getting
Well,
railroaded.
I wanna-
In fairness, what's going to happen? We could just turn around.
Well, we
Maybe.
know that there's
Maybe. What happens if this woman is cast a spell on it because she's gone through it, and actually she's just trying to ward us away from her taking all of the treasure?
No, because she's let us through the ones that we can get through.
Oh yes, when she's cleared up, all we've faced on the other side of it has been endless hordes of enemies.
That's not true.
Maybe this person's not our ally and actually our
I
foe.
think you're being paranoid.
Have we tried to go through one that tells us to turn back, or do we always?
No.
No, we haven't,
Can we-
and I believe that
What's
we
on
are
this gate again?
running chicken.
The gate to the south has beep 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 beep.
So is there any other
There
things?
are on the sides is carved the form of two scantily clad elves, one male and one female, holding fingers to their lips. Like this.
If this woman was a friend, wouldn't
Someone
she introduce
did we
herself?
try two people going like that to each other? Or going shh? Shh.
What is the drow word for secret?
The drow word for what?
No.
I ask.
Dwarven.
Like
Amber,
undercommon?
yeah.
I tell him whatever it is.
Can you speak
I
into the
believe
gate?
you.
Can we just say it in every language you know?
Silence.
Or affair.
What the
Because they're
hell?
both naked and they
I'll say it
might
in
be having an
Elvish.
affair.
I'll say silence in
What's the
Undercommon.
word? Silence. So you mutter silence in all of the language that you can possibly bring up, but nothing happens.
What are they doing, sorry?
Two scantily clad elves on each side of the archgate, and they're both doing this.
Oh,
Affair.
Like yes.
What's the word for silence then, if not secret? Secret or silence?
In which language?
Every
Under-
language.
Undercommon or Elvish or Dwarvish?
I mean,
All of our own languages that we know.
rattle them off, but nothing happens when you just say the words. This is not a Warlock gate at all. Or
Can I start unbuttoning my clothes and bare my naked chest to the...
without issue, yeah. They pop open like a stripper costume, and you brandish out your chest. Your
No,
tits are
should-
out, and nothing happens.
I'm like, oh, is this an opportunity to get naked? And I take my jacket and my shirt off and just like jiggle my boobs at the gate.
Does that work?
The gate does not open.
Damn it!
Can you both do this?
Hopper,
The
why you
shush
sat
symbol
down suddenly?
Yeah, we've tried that, I think.
with a
Chingo,
book
can
with
we
your
both do
lap.
that? Chingo and I both do this.
Nothing happens.
What about Hopper and Ludusia, both scantily clad?
Chests out,
Yeah.
both of them. Put their fingers to the mouth. Nothing happens.
Do we have an
I
elf
put my
above us?
finger in my mouth.
You're not an elf, you're half elf, aren't you?
I'm half elf, yeah.
We don't have any full elves, do we?
Chingo and I are both half elves. We don't have any full elves.
Maybe
Is there
together
anything-
you make a full elf.
Is there anything else on this?
God, can I just check something? Are you sure that the one that goes through the eyes is to the Drow Queen's Court? Because I've got from the 8th level the mirror gate opens up to the Drow Queen's Court.
I'll double check it, but I'm pretty confident that 16.
It seems funny that there's 2 gates that go into the Drow Queen's Court.
Well, you must have. I think you got the other one wrong because
Mirror
16. Temple of Doom.
Which is the
Brass frame, we push a stone
Oh,
cog
that-
back frame and it opens up into the Drow Queen's Court.
Ooh, yeah.
Inside that
the eye gate
room
is a
behind
mirror.
black doors is a tall oval mirror mounted on the eastern wall. Carved into it are set dozens of lidless eyes. The gate saying the gate cannot hide from those it cannot see. That's what it says.
If
That's
we're
the
going to
one-
be...
That's the one on the 6th level.
This is the one in
that's
the
The eye mirror,
room,
yeah.
the heart of the mountain room.
Behind the Killer Golem.
Goes to level 10.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
If we're going to be looking for
It's a
these
mirror And we
wizards,
come out in a mirror the other side as well.
what's the game plan? Because if we're looking at these wizards, we haven't found them so far, so they're going to be on the deeper levels. The only options are we go through a gate that we're not supposed to go through, or we just transcend down the normal way, which means meeting up with those dark elves.
If we go
Drow-
down
Drow,
the way, I think we should try and be really sneaky and use invisibility
Mm.
and sneak.
Creep. Yeah.
Or we have a gate right here. Or another one from back before.
We can try the other ones just for posterity.
Or shall we try the ale
What
flank
is
gate and
this?
the open dragon?
I want to solve this one.
We must solve this riddle.
Well, there's 2 others to solve.
So
now.
2 ladies.
No,
Nope.
a
One
man
male,
and
one
a woman, scantily clad, going like this. Is it something like a silence spell or a...
It's a man and a woman. So why don't...
Can Chingo and Amber try it? They're both half elves.
Yep,
Not with
nothing
clothes
happens.
off, just toes.
Okay.
Now you know. Now you know the keys.
Chico already took his clothes off, I'm afraid. So.
Can we say forbidden love? Does that
Yeah, nothing
do?
happens.
That would be money. And does that do anything
Look,
else?
it opens.
No.
Can I go and touch a woman?
No.
Which one? There's-
Any of them? Just
No.
touch them on the shoulder, not in a weird way.
I
Does anyone have, like,
I'll touch.
Silence.
I'll touch.
the silence spell?
I'll touch any of them. Ludusia,
No.
obviously.
Sure, you touch Lucia. You
I'm
have to
not a
reach in
woman.
quite high to grab a shoulder. Definitely not a woman, but female. Nothing happens.
I don't have silence spell.
So no one has silence. Do you have a silence one, Lucy, on your instrument?
On my crazy instruments. Bear with.
I don't think you do.
No. Nope.
Can we all put our fingers to our lips?
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing. Nothing happens.
Is there literally nothing else? It's just these 2 people. There's literally nothing we can
Can I
inspect.
say?
It's just two
can I-
elves. Either
Can I just
side.
say shh in front of it?
Yeah, nothing happens at all.
2 elves either side of, and they're naked.
They're scantily clad.
Should we tell them a secret? Does someone want to tell them a secret?
Maybe it's more to do with the fingers on the lips. Maybe just stand in front of it in silence for a bit.
And try it. Give it a minute.
Okay.
Take the hint. Shut the
A minute's silence.
Okay, you spend a minute just staring in silence, doing this, all of you. But nothing seems to happen after that minute.
It's got to be a silence spell or something. There's no other option. Like, I can't think of anything else that it could be. But like, I feel like we're thinking too outside the box now on this shit. Whereas it's clearly something we can't
We
do.
already found out they don't.
Huh?
No one has a silence spell.
No.
I think.
No.
Hopper, do you know a silence spell?
No.
Can you learn one from your book?
Does my book have it, Dosh?
Depends if you have that spell listed or not.
Nope.
Then no.
It's got to be. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I feel like we can't. I feel like that's a good shout. Like, but none of us have it. So. Is it? Well, do you want to go and look at the ale flagon one?
Or the dragon ones?
Or the dragon one? We haven't looked at the dragon one for ages.
Or pop our head through the one that we're not allowed to.
Do you want to volunteer? Go?
You want to go?
I don't think it's a good idea, if I'm really honest. It could take you to like level 17 or something, and then
It could, and then I'll just jump straight back.
Yeah, but there's a 45 second cooldown, so you can have at least 45 seconds.
Well,
Let's make it clear, when you go through, you don't immediately know what level you're on. It's not like they're listed out by number. You could end up anywhere.
that's true. Shit. That's a good point.
It doesn't come out like, welcome to level 20.
It's just, I was expecting a banner and a surprise. Like,
You step through a gate and you're just now in a place.
fuck it, let's just go through the normal way then. Let's just sneak past or kill all of these dark elves.
Were there any? Yeah, I mean, I'm always up for killing drow, but were there any gates that we haven't been through on this level?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the ale flagon one and the open dragon mouth one.
I vote we try those other gates.
I agree. Let's go to the
All
ale
right.
flagon. Does anyone have any ale on them?
Oh man, I definitely should do. I don't think I do, but I should do.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you turn water into ale?
What?
No,
Do you think I'd be here if I could do that?
Would it be likely
Rivers would
that
flap.
I have alcohol in my water skin instead of water?
You have on your character sheet?
Well, it just says water skin.
I mean,
I'm
I
not the
still
Messiah.
I still have half a bottle of vodka, but I'm pretty sure we tried drinking a shot.
We tipped
I think
the
we
vodka
need to say
over.
cheers or
We
something.
didn't cheers it though, did we? We did. I think we did actually. Anyway, shall we go and have a look? Come on, let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dodge, can you fast travel us to the gate?
No, because I don't know where it is.
Oh.
I do.
Come on then.
Yeah.
Off we
There's
go.
so many gates, okay? I can't keep track of all of them. I have a book, luckily, that tells me what
The
they
ale
have and
flagon
what
one
they
is
do.
next to the
Obvious, man.
Come on, guys, let's go.
the room with the broken tables.
I've lost
Come on.
Kate already.
Go, go, go.
Oh
go,
god,
Kate.
oh
I'm just
shit.
looking. Just
Which way did you go?
lost
Left
you.
or right?
down,
Ah!
Down.
down.
Right,
Yeah.
Down, down, deeper and down, down,
Careful,
down,
there's
down,
tracks
down.
around.
Oh god,
Yeah.
bear with my my rod. I've got to refresh my rod 20 because it's fucked.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry, there's a yellow guy.
What?
Hold on.
Why am I in there? I didn't move myself.
I'm with everyone,
You're
Dodge.
in the
I
wall.
just
I do. I moved you. Yeah, I moved
thank
you.
you.
I accidentally highlighted you
Down through the
and
bulbous room.
bulbous room.
Right. Through this broken bit of wall. This is the room. So the dragon one is down here. Down here. This is the dragon one.
Have we been through here already?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done this whole level. There's a dragon one here.
We've
That
never
pit and
been.
the pit and the levers, right?
Yeah.
No, we've never done this gate though.
This one, something bad happened in this
Yeah,
room.
the grey salad.
There was a grey salad.
Yeah.
Salad. Yeah.
There's a few, I think.
Shalad. So, Dodge, describe
remind
this
us, what does
gate.
this say?
You approach this gate. The archway has a keystone, and in the keystone, it is carved showing a gold dragon wormling with its mouth open. So
Put coin in
a
his
small,
mouth?
a small dragon head with its mouth. Okay,
Can I put one of my gold coins in his mouth?
you put it in. And nothing's to happen.
What do dragons like to eat?
People.
Humans?
Make me a nature check.
Can I help?
Sure. You have heard tales of old that more so than the chromatic dragons, the like metallic dragons kind of consist on a strange. Most chromatic dragons eat, animals, people, basically whatever meat they can find that's in their lair. Whereas the metallic-like dragons don't really kind of succumb that way. They don't really keep like troves that much either. They generally tend to like consume their treasure as like to keep up their vitality, and golden dragons specifically do like and enjoying a taste of some precious gems from time to time.
Can I put...
I'll never get this game.
Anybody got any precious gems?
I do. I've got a sapphire on me.
Go on then.
Get in.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I put a sapphire.
Where have you got it listed where that sapphire came from?
Room 6, level 4.
Level 4.
I've got a ruby, a sapphire, and an amethyst.
Nice.
Level 4.
Oh my!
6. Oh, Jibber Jabber. Hello, Jibber Jabber. You place a sapphire in the golden dragon's mouth, and it just slowly goes shut. The dragon head kind of sits back into the gate a little bit, and then it opens. Up for
Yay!
you.
Do we hear anything?
1 second. I don't know. Because I don't know where it goes. Give me...
Well done, Hopper.
You do not hear anything.
Okay.
Well, that was a very expensive
Yeah,
way
we're
to
gonna
open
get
a door.
More of those, aren't we? We're gonna want
So we don't need to go back.
Well, I do have a couple more of those, but I don't really want to abuse them because I'm not.
Right,
I'm
put in before it shuts
Yeah.
down.
Oh yeah, shit, let's stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go first, please?
Well, I always go first.
But you're
Alright,
the fighter.
I'll go first. Wait, I'm
Jesus
good.
You're the
You're
dispensable.
the one who's also going. We should just go for the gates.
Go.
You've got so many.
Yeah, but I'm the one who's rolling all these freaking odds and evens.
Yeah,
You'll
you
be
are
doing
the
it again in a
tank.
second.
World. You
Can I
picked
just
me
say-
on fire.
Yeah, but
It's your job.
we all know
When
you're really
we
good
had
at rolling new
Bertha,
characters
we always
too.
had Bertha in first. Didn't we?
So give me a second while I get you in the right place.
Also, after we go through the gate, can we call it a day? Because it's bedtime for Lucy Anderson.
That is fine. It's
Thanks.
fine. It's in the ancient white dragon's lair anyway, so it won't last too much longer. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Where is my?
Go to the Willowwood. There's a dragon there.
Where's my
Dragon,
fucking
dragon.
map gone?
We're going to have to finish there because there's no map.
No, I've lost my very artistic and nice map. It's just gone. It doesn't exist there anymore. Luckily, I have them saved. Talking about yourself, 5 minutes. I need to.
So, dragon heist.
Okay. Just floating through
Leave time
the
and
air.
space again.
So my idea, if you created a portal on the floor underneath my force, my cube of force, we could teleport the gold through. Oh no, I think getting the gold into the bag of holding is the best way to get rid of get it. It's the fastest thing to do.
Would your
I've got a question. Can your little box magic device, whatever you call it, can that be dispelled or counterspelled?
It can only be dispelled by the spell disintegration, which I don't believe any dragon possesses such a spell. It is quite advanced magic, but also not a sort
Dragons
of.
are pretty advanced, though. They have some
But they
pretty
don't-
sketchy things.
They don't usually cast spells, in my own experience. They use their brute force and
Legendary actions.
yes.
I understand that that fairy dragon you were talking about was casting quite a few spells.
Fairy dragons are only the size of a cat.
Yeah, it's true. He was, but
Um,
he'd have to know that that's the only way to destroy my. cube.
would your dimension door? No, could your wall of force travel with you through a dimension door?
It's,
Could you do wall of force, dimension door, go for the dimension door? Would it travel with you?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think.
And maybe it can. It doesn't say it can't. So yes.
Or if you put your hand to the dimension door, then cast a spell, would it then be around you over the double dimensions and then travel through the rest of the way?
One second, The only problem with this is that the cube pushes and moves with me, and it would push anything away, so it would actually include someone else. But I would be impervious whilst actually it's potential actually that it might push the gold away, and I'll just be
Also,
stood in a cube
if you
in the
went
middle of
in-
a room.
Well, exactly,
Like a
yeah.
Dick
out.
That's probably
Dick
what
out.
would
It's
happen.
like, hi.
I just move out of the way like.
Just
Don't
wake
mind
up the
me.
dragon. I'm like, hello?
Look, I'm working on this. I mean, it's pretty useful, this like impenetrable force field that I can make around myself.
Also, wouldn't you have to be... If you went in as a flea, for example, wouldn't you have to then turn into Hopper first and then cast the spell? You
I
couldn't
am
cast
Hopper.
it as the flea,
I can.
There you
can
go.
you? You can't. You're
It's not a
polymorph.
cast. It's an item.
You can't use items as a flea.
Are you going to bring the box in unless you're a flea?
Well, I
Alright,
think your
fine.
things kind of shrink down with you, but you can't necessarily get
Alright.
it out.
You, bear in mind, you're not a druid anymore. So when you polymorph, you gain the
Yeah,
intelligence
that's what I mean.
and wisdom
You're
of the creature you polymorph into. So just
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
yeah.
If you not like the druid where you keep your own intelligence, polymorph doesn't allow you to do that. So
Yeah.
if you transport into a flea, you're more likely to go and try and find shit to like lie.
I think
into.
you're better off going.
Or a human body to suck some blood from.
Yeah, you're not going to be completely right of mind in that one.
Ooh. Something that enjoys being inside a dragon. I could do that,
Oh,
and then
God.
go inside it, and then create the.
We talked
Halfling
about
Halfling
this.
wizard, for example.
I thought we agreed on
Halfling
that
wizard?
book.
I want to go inside.
Ooh, a room.
You
Oh,
yes, you. Before we start, Emwen, I need you to roll a d6. Where
Oh.
I didn't even do good, please. You went first. I don't know why.
Ah! Fuck
You dead, boy? Where's Emwen gone?
He did not come with us.
I don't know where I am.
They don't
I
normally
have
kill
no
you if you get a bad thing. You just like be
Yes, but-
stupid or, you know.
I don't want any of these things.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Please, could you?
You're
A
Give me
wisdom
my
saving
torch.
throw.
Do you not be able to, can you not see?
Nope, I can't see shit.
Oh, I don't know where we are.
It's a good wisdom save.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's fine. I just was. It's fine. I do have it. I'm just in the wrong.
Not bad. Okay, but not enough. Okay, I'll
Not enough.
not enough. No,
Can I action search it?
you can use indomitable thingy if you want to.
Oh, sorry, indomitable even.
If it's not on a long rest because you haven't had one.
Can I do a
No, it's
perception?
short rest.
Okay, you
I
can
think.
reroll it if you like.
Can I do a perception to see if I recognize?
Oh no, wait, no, I can't.
Sorry,
My bad,
I
my
thought
bad.
they finished.
I can't. No.
Why not? Long rest.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Bertha could never do that, so I don't know why you can.
Son of a bitch. Fucking one.
Okay, so as you come through the gate into a strange room, the like of which you have never seen, you're not really quite sure where. Oh wait, what level? You're not really sure where you really are right now. Nothing really.
There's
It's
no
really-
familiarity.
It's an Egyptian level.
Right, I'm gonna stealth and go towards the door.
And as you come through, you look back at Emwen, who is just standing there, mouth agape, drooling, just looking at the floor.
Oh god, you're right, Emwen.
Ah.
He'll be fine.
All is well.
This has happened to Bertha before, he'll be fine. I don't know that.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Alright, Emwen.
Emwen.
Ywen, you're anyone home, old chap?
Hang on. Bear with me, callers.
I love how you just send the fucking send him through. Fuck it, he'll live probably. It's always you always send the warrior through first. It's like
Yeah, right. It's bullshit.
Just you know,
It works for me.
it's all-
But if you're the one that
Makes sense to
has the
me.
most health, yeah.
I start playing.
It's not always about health. That was a wisdom saving throw.
I start playing my lyre.
Okay.
Liar, liar.
Liar! Pants on fire. Is that what you were going with that?
Very good. As you start playing this interesting song towards Emwen, you come out of this weird, confused state where you're not really sure what the hell is going on, and the familiar songs that you have heard from Ludusia's very keen bardic talents rouse you back to consciousness.
You're fucking welcome.
Dead.
It's like you ranting on about how much complaining you're doing. It's like, stop.
Yes, I will complain.
30 seconds, I can deal with it. You keep yakking on about how annoyed you are about it. Just whack it. Some of us can fix this shit. Anyway, bedtime.
Just quickly before we go to bed, can I get it on record that I just rolled a 30 for stealth? Because I was going to go look for the door.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
So can we just keep that?
The door's here.
Yeah, I know. I want to look for the door, but...
You're convinced that nothing in this room can see you except for your friends who know you're there.
She wanted to crack
I wanted to open the door and see if I can...
Stealthily open the creaky door.
Super stealthy. Just a crack.
No, save it, save it.
I let you have the crack. You can have the crack.
I love the
Cool.
crack.
That's all.
That's what one of the drug dealers was saying the other day that we were saying. Okay.
I can see nothing of interest through the crack.
No good. That's
I
all.
let you have the crack. Did we level up? The important question.
No, you
Just
did not.
remember, Kate rolled it. Seraphina rolled a 30.
Seraphina rolled a
You
30.
successfully stealthily open the door. It's very quiet.
And then I'm going to continue my stealthing, so I've rolled a 30.
Yeah, I'll ask you to re-roll when it becomes relevant.
Just so you know, I think Kate might have rolled a 30.
Yeah, you're on a natural 20 on stealth. Congratulations. You're not invisible, but you are very well hidden.
Stealth.
I'm super secret
Stealth.
Cool.
without
That's
being
what you're on.
invisible.
Well, that's good. At least we progressed.
Yeah, thanks.
We went somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't know if we
I was a little
progressed.
worried about us just sort of loitering around level 6 forever. Not really.
We weren't going to look.
Very
I
much
don't
good.
think we were going to do that, but I think we just
You
need to
visited
come up
three-
with
you
a.
visited 3 different levels today.
We need to come up with a plan as to exactly what. Like, we need to have an actual goal. Are we looking for the mages then? It makes sense that we
Yeah.
need to do that.
Say dragon.
Mages
I knew it
slash
says,
jobs for cash.
Yeah.
Mages, jobs, cash, dragon heist.
Dragon
In that
Heist.
order.
We need to think of a group
Retire.
name as well.
Dragon Heist retire.
Yeah.
I mean, Ludusia is mainly interested in chatting shit and getting banged, but
I
she's in it
haven't,
for a good time.
I haven't seen much of the getting banged yet.
No, neither.
Yeah, you should have
Wanna-
made more of
Want to help me out? Or
If you have a beard
play?
in a seaman's costume, maybe interested.
That is a niche, but I think I can accommodate.
They could definitely play you a couple of sea shanties to make it feel like there were seamen nearby.
There's always
There's a costume room in. There is a quite extensive costume room in.
was
No, there
Manny
isn't.
your,
Planning
like-
while you took me.
He loves
So,
it.
yeah, was Manny your like one true love?
It's just a really great night trying to recreate.
What he's pressing for. Nothing else matters. He's got so much money that all he wants now is to recreate that night.
What
Manny
you do?
can buy lots of things.
else
But he can't buy
matters.
those special days.
Manny never died.
Yeah, Manny's still in this world.
He died in my heart. He's
I'm
dead.
pretty sure
He left
I'm
us.
pretty sure I
He
killed
left
off Manny
us.
of old
Maybe
age.
he'll come back one day.
You killed him, did you?
He
I
left
mean,
us.
I said a passing comment once that, like, yeah, he probably died of old age or something, but I mean, it's not
Probably.
canon, so it's your
Yeah.
character. You can do whatever you like. But he
Okay.
was old, and it was a long, arduous trek to get here. Whatever you're doing is fine, but not a lot.
Don't give up hope, Chingo. Don't
he's,
give up hope.
He's my backup plan.
What I mean, you're gonna have to do some serious fucking. You have to do some serious fucking grinding the forest with boars for.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Manny goodness.
And I don't think Dodge will let you bring him back with one of those necklace beam things either that I made up on the ways of plan.
Ah, right. Thanks very much
Right.
for
Cheers, Dubs.
That was sweet, sweet
Are we
beauty.
on for next week though? Because
We are now, I suppose, aren't we? Because Elliot's not going off
this weekend.
Shall we end the recording here before we start talking about my
Goodbye,
personal
recording.
private plans?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to